Yo, Twitch. What is going on? What's going on? Happy, I have honestly got no idea what day it is. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's 9 p.m. at night. I've been up for an hour. My sleep schedule is completely warped. I cannot wait for my wife to return home from her trip tomorrow. Get me back into a regular routine. The good news is I've still been productive, just in weird time frames. I've still been getting videos out. Still been doing everything I need to do, just from 9 p.m. at night to whatever. I think I went to bed at noon, 11. I don't know. It was right before the World Cup. I was gonna watch that today, and I fell asleep. So how's it going, everybody? Hey, Louis Bowers, Time Cloak, Alex, Yee, Spoingo. Good stuff. Good stuff. How's my diet? I've been eating food, mostly frozen food. Ordered food a couple times. I definitely do miss Mrs. Kilbin's fine home cooking. That's for sure. Sick of frozen delights. Delights, they're not delightful. Frozen crap. Hey Sammy. Hey Mr. Bite. What's up, Mr. Bite? So we're gonna play some Marvel Snap to start, guys. Then we're gonna do some Hearthstone later. I wanted to do Hearthstone tonight really first, but we had a shocking development. Why is that just now popping up? Shocking development last night, or earlier today, not last night. Shocking development. Shocking development. Look who I got. Null was in my shop. We spent all yesterday trying to get Null randomly, and now I just got it. I just got it. Swango, you can tell me about the duels buckets. I don't care, man. When I'm doing sponsored games, I try to avoid topic of other games, you know, like if somebody's like, oh, hey, this competing game of your sponsor game has this going on. I try to dodge that a little, but this isn't sponsored. You can talk about it or save it for later. We're going to play duels later, so whichever you prefer. But yeah, I got Null, guys. Seemed impossible. What's in my shop now? Maria Hill. Oh, who could have guessed? Maria Hill, what a shocker. Never seen that one before. Hey, Seth, good time. Hey, just a normal bookcase. Hey, obvious limes. Escanor. I hate how when you buy something, the shop always sends you back to the top of the shop. Or almost the top. Not even all the way to the top. Bunch of cards that overlap between core set and legacy set. So what does that mean exactly? People were telling me you couldn't get legacy buckets. Is that true? We get anything cool today? We did earlier today, not just now, but yes, we sure did. We did get something cool. We're gonna play it tonight. That's why I'm streaming Snap first instead of Hearthstone. I think they make tokens purchasable with gold. No, I doubt it. They haven't really shown a tendency for wanting people to be able to whale out that hard for cards. It's, you know, it's such a strange dialogue. Like, everybody's frustrated that you can't get cards fast enough, which is a great frustration. I understand. I feel the exact same way most of the time. I can't get cards fast enough. I feel like I want all the cards. I can't have all the cards. But that also does mean that people can't just, they aren't forced to spend a ton of money to get all the cards. There's caps on how much money you can spend, which is somewhat noble if frustrating. It's I feel like that does get lost in the shuffle a little bit on the conversation because it's so darn frustrating to get cards. But I took only legacy cards and didn't get any core buckets for around 20 games over the course of a few runs, but I logged off and came back the next day to continue. I immediately got a core bucket. I don't think you logging off would have had any oh, that just rolled under my thing. That's gone forever. that just rolled under the, dropped a soda bottle, it rolled under my shelf. It's just gone. It's in the void. It'll never be spotted again. Zuvalite, thanks for the 3 months. We'll just watch new location. Oh, thanks, man. Spoingo, were you getting just buckets from any random set the whole time? Like maybe you just got a core bucket that was from any random set, but anyway, your takeaway is that it was determining your legacy cards as being legacy cards, and not determining them as being core cards, even if they overlapped. I both like and hate getting cards thing. The one nice thing is that it makes people play their own decks for the most part, since it's so hard to get all the cards to run the best meta decks. I was running a leader leech scum deck, but switched to a Patriot deck that absolutely destroys the abundance of leader leech. Yeah, well, I also did that at one point as well, by the way. I built a deck for that. But anyway, it didn't, I don't know, I didn't feel like it really destroyed the leech stuff, by the way. I kept wanting to Patriot and Mystique late, and I couldn't. If you do it earlier, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's weird, right? Like we're seeing a lot of hate for this system, and it's strange because it's not even like Second Dinner gets any credit for being less greedy, because the greediness comes out in the cosmetic pet bundles, right? Like these are just so insanely expensive and stuff. I don't know. It's like it's the worst of all the worlds. I actually sent them a recommendation yesterday regarding what I think how a rotating free card pool would be really beneficial for the game. Because what happens now is, like, this card comes out yesterday, right? No one's excited about it. In fact, it's kind of depressing when new cards come out, because you say, oh hey, look, a shiny new card that I'll never get to play. Like, oh yeah, I might get that in 6 months, right? That's such a downer experience. People have no attachment to new cards. In fact, it kind of builds resentment. Every time a new card comes out, people get more resentment. Like, oh yeah, I'll never get to play that. So I think it would be really nice if they had a rotating free card pool where, like, every week you got a free Series 5 card for the week. You didn't get it permanently, you just get to play with it for the week, and the next week it's a new Series 5 card. Next week it's Galactus or whatever. Because then people would say, like, oh, I'll get to play Null, maybe not today, but soon, right? Like, I'll get the chance to play Null. Or maybe you could just give people like a rent-a-card where they get to pick one Series 5 card each week. They get that card for the week. That's their rent-a-card. There's like a little button here that says rent this card for the week, or get a loaner, or whatever you call it, you know. And you only get to pick one, but if you want to play Null because Null came out, you can pick Null. The next week you pick something else. Maybe something that completes your deck or whatever. It wouldn't give people the cards. They'd still want it later. They'd still want Null later. They'd still be excited to get Null permanently, probably. Because as soon as you got it, you could swap your pick to another card. Or if it rotated each week. I think that would be so helpful. Like, to make people feel excited about cards. Even though it doesn't change the ownership model long term, it just test drive kind of thing. Exactly, yeah. It would make people feel a lot better. So anyway, we gotta build this deck. I actually got Null. And get rid of Nick Fury, he's garbage. So I think we're gonna change the shape of this a little bit, because with Null in here, we kind of assume we're gonna win on power most of the time. Again, my card texts aren't showing up. I don't know why. With Null, we think we're going to win a lot of the time. So we don't really need as much, like, power dump, maybe. I think a death is just too obvious to get rid of. But, like, Gamora, for instance, maybe we don't need Gamora. We have enough threats. Because what I wanted to do, actually, was add back in Wolverine and Sabretooth. Because I want to be sure I'm putting more power in the pool. I don't know why armor's in there anyway. Why do we like armor? I have no idea why armor's in there. I don't know what he's doing. But I want to add Wolverine and Sabretooth. There's 2 reasons for that, okay? There's 2 reasons for that. Number one, like I said, it puts more power in the pool for your Null whenever Null goes off. Green Goblin is the same thing, right? Like, Green Goblin is about power advantage, so we can get rid of Green Goblin maybe for Sabretooth. Puts more power in the pool, but also, these are both good at beating leader. Because right now, if our opponent has leader, it's hard for us sometimes to beat leader. Like, we Galactus, they leader, they get to copy my Null, right? But Wolverine can come in for free on top of the leader. That can be an advantage, number one. Like, they can't get the Wolverine that we're getting. That's especially true with Destroyer, because if you play Destroyer with leader, Destroyer will destroy the leader and everything else, and it will do that for the opponent as well. But if you have a Wolverine, you're going to get the 15, and you're going to get that +3 back off the Wolverine, where your opponent will not. They're not going to get the Wolverine off the leader, so you'll have 18 to their 15. Same thing for Sabretooth, actually. You can hold Sabretooth if you expect your opponent having leader, and then play Destroyer, and if you have enough space, dump the Sabretooth after. No, that doesn't work. Why am I saying that? They'll still get that off leader, won't they? No, because leader will summon both simultaneously, and Destroyer will destroy even unrevealed cards, right? So that would still work, yeah. No, I think that would work. I hate 26.2 much. Thanks to the tier 3, 66 months. That's complete insanity. That is a long time. Tremendous with 100 bits says, sub Regis just now had a fun win. My opponent snapped, played Leech, and I'm like, thumbs up, thanks for silencing my Infinite. Yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, free 20. Bonus little 20. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's give this a shot. This is Null and Void. I don't know why it's called Null and Void, but that's what it's called. I forgot to put up the deck list. Crap. I don't think we're going to be changing this deck list too much, so I'll probably put it up after this game. So, typical Galactus plan here. Play stuff. Armor's back, okay. We just got armor. Armor won't matter to us. Electro's good. Destroyer's fine. Oh, I think they got the Galactus. Or something. It sure seems like they might have got the Galactus. This is a good Clintar kind of plan too, I guess. Okay, that's actually a pretty fine place to put the Galactus now, because they've locked up pretty small. Ooh, ooh. Oh my god, dude, this is gonna be sick. Do we put the Galactus here ever? We have Knull too. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, play more stuff for this. Yes, Knull is gonna be at least what, 5, 8. Oh my god, Null's gonna be 15. Null is going to be 17, but I guess Null counts it's -1, right? Yeah. No, it says has. It doesn't say gains actually, so no, I don't think that's right. I think Null will be pretty big. Yeah, this is fine, right? We can put it on Daily Bugle. We'll play Null on 5. Oh my god. Maybe they didn't see the Galactus. Maybe they saw the Destroyer. I don't know. We should have snapped maybe. I was a little worried about leader stuff, but I think we even had leader beat too.
Enough said, bub.
Hey Wolverine, what's up, man? Shame they didn't play those over there. This would have been even bigger. 16 power Null. Yes. Okay, so we can just play Destroyer as a big boy here. They do have a really big advantage. If they just scale off this sunspot, are we ever in trouble? I don't think it matters, right? Because leader can't win. Leech didn't matter. There's no way they're adding more than 14, right? Iron Man would add 16. Yeah, I don't think so. Dude, 16 power Null just like that. Congrats on Null. Thanks, dude. Why not snap? I literally just said. You guys gotta listen. I don't know if that's a very convincing reason, but I did say. A little worried still. We've only played one game of this deck. I don't have a lot of snapping confidence yet. I actually always prefer decks, like I've been playing Negative Surfer off stream. It's so easy to know to snap in that deck early, because if you see Mr. Negative, you snap. It's really simple. We don't have Galactus yet. Dream Dimension could create a little bit of a pickle for us with Galactus. I'm just curious how we want to do this. Ebony Maw. We trust the Galactus top deck. Not we can play Death. Maybe just try to win this game legitimately. If we still got Galactus later, Death would be pretty cool for Null, but we'd have to play Electro on 4. But then I couldn't even play Galactus on 5 because of Dream Dimension, so I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Oh, that might help. That might help a lot. Nope, still didn't help. Dang. Yeah, I don't really love committing this death here. It feels like an overcommitment, but I also need to win that lane, so I don't know. How do I win the next lane? It's the real challenge. I don't have enough power left. Ugh. Maybe we just destroy her then. Just only losing 3. Save death for later. Null gains actually. She goes to, or he goes to 6. I thought Null was a lady at first, but I read he's a he. Oh, that's a cool Captain Marvel. I like that variant, man. That looks cool.
Enough said, bub.
All right, Wolverine's right back. But I prefer him elsewhere, of course, because we're losing this location anyway. Oh, Galactus, right on time, buddy. Thanks, dude. Okay. Death at 7's not really gonna feel like enough, is it? Gamora here? That seems pretty good. Captain Marvel moving doesn't really help them there. Just need to win this location. Down by 3. I'm adding 13. It's kind of iffy, honestly. This is not a gimme. They can play 1 card. It's big enough. I just lose. Oh, that's big enough, unfortunately. Always leader, dude. Always leader. Yeah, Captain Marvel variants always look good. I feel like any of the cosmic cards always look really good. If there's space in the background, the card just looks good. Like, that's just a rule. By the way, we need to take a screenshot. I forgot. Here. Let me get a screenshot rolling. I really need to be I should probably really try to climb harder than I am and not just take bad games like that last one. Nothing about that game, it said we should have taken the game, right? But it's like seeing the ending for you guys. I mean, we got plenty of time to hit infinite. I don't know why I'm worried about it. Well, I'm not, but I don't need to stress about it anyway. What do we got? Whole another like 3 weeks. My God, I'll be fine. We lose a day. Having fun. That's no biggie. It'd be cool to hit it with this deck though. That'd be fun. All right, 1 second. Almost got the deck list ready here. Taskmaster work really well in this deck. Taskmaster will only be good on turn 4 Galactuses, which we only hit a tiny portion of the time. If you have a turn 5 Galactus, you don't have any time to play Taskmaster, right? Because you're playing him on turn 6. Like that last game, right? Taskmaster wouldn't have helped me against Leader. I played a Sunspot. You know what I mean? There are scenarios where it would help, yes, but we, like I told you before, we can beat Leader with Wolverine and Sabretooth and Destroyer stuff if we need to. I'm not as worried about that yet. We'll see how it goes. How will secondary address power creep and snap? Mechanics are too simple to continue making cards without making current deck stronger. I don't know. I don't think it's quite as of a big of an issue as long as there aren't too many cards released. Although I don't know if that's true anymore. I thought that for a long time, but people just aren't getting cards fast enough, so it definitely could be an issue. Theoretically, if people were getting cards at a reasonable rate, it wouldn't matter because everybody has the same set of cards anyway, but that's not really true, is it? That's only true in theory, not in practice. All right, let's pass. This is a great hand if we can get some ramp. We don't even need the Warlock here, just have everything we want. We need to find... Okay, Wolverine's a good start. Sewer system is probably where we want to put this. It's fine. We have tall minions anyway, so. Saber-tooth here is great, but we would love a wave or an electro. I absolutely cannot win on a turn 6 Galactus. Like ever. Thor is big, but the good news is if they play the hammer, number one, it's pretty bad there. Ooh, that's good. Okay. So what's getting destroyed here? We go left. We got 7, 9, and 4 at least. That's a 13 power null. Death would be playable on 6, but not with null, because right now we don't have enough units destroyed. Death's probably only going to go to what? 3 or so. So I don't think we're playing Death with null. Is null big enough to tank the Galactus here? Like, can that win the game? Maybe. I'm not sure. In other words, I'm not snapping is the logic. I think we snap on wave Galactus games pretty confidently, but otherwise we might have some hesitations. My queen hits death, but they're, well, they might play their death. I'm really sad that they're putting a lot of power left. They probably, well, I don't know. Did they see the line on Wolverine and Sabretooth? Maybe. Electro certainly would have showed them the line. But not a lot of power being added into my null. And a lot of power already pre-committed, which is kind of sad. Anyway, I can pivot this game and win it more traditionally. I don't see how. This hand just doesn't lead to that. No destroyer. If we had a destroyer, we probably could, but no destroyer. I think we're going to be in trouble. I don't think we put enough power down. I don't know. Now, does this get added here? Let's see. 4, 6 is 10, and 3. This guy's getting destroyed twice, because that would scale the null up a lot more. I bet it does, doesn't it? Yeah, null's 18. So did that count? I think that counted whatever was up here, didn't it? Hard to know exactly, but so leader's not a risk. Do we feel confident here at 20, 22, 26? They have to add 12 power. Oh no! I'm actually only adding. Let me recount that. Right, 4 and 17 is 21, and 3 is 24. They only need to add 10 power, but that's really 11 power. We know they have the death, which costs 2, so they can just win with death. Always. I don't beat death. Right. That adds 11. That puts them at 25. We're at 4 and 17. 21 and 3 is 24. Yeah, we lose by 1. We lose by 1. We know it's solved because they got death off White Queen. Close, man, close. The Wolverine double stacking on the Null seems really nice, by the way. They kind of got ahead of us there a little bit, was the problem. Like on the Galactus. We didn't have much choice in the matter, but that was a little tough. Could have maybe tried to Galactus right. I don't remember if I committed before I saw the Galactus or not. That could be insane with Null. Let's use that as a Galactus lane, sure. That should be fine. Although it is also scary, my opponent can do crazy stuff too, but let's see. See how it goes. All right, Electro on 3 is good. Sabretooth if needed on 4. Okay, they're putting in a lizard. That's pretty big. Galactus right might be better for us in this scenario. Destroyer does go to 30 all on his own though. Thor again, same story we saw before. Gamora mid maybe. If they're identifying Galactus already, they're not gonna play middle. Am I better off with Sabretooth here just so that I know I have Destroyer Sabretooth as a final play? I think so, maybe. This could be more total power, but we don't have Null anyway right now, so there's no reason to really think about the Null yet. Okay, that's gonna give them death again. Death is gonna be 5 units if we go right, which I think we will. No, it's not. It's only gonna be 3. That's great. Death costs the full 6 then. All right. Yeah, let's go here. This seems a little easier to beat. We got to think about leader, but oh, we lose our saber. Oh, I'm an idiot. I lost the saber tooth. Now I can't. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, arrow beats me anyway. Okay, cool. I lost the saber tooth. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I lost the saber tooth. No, this always loses, right? Wish this worked with Clintar. It's weird that it doesn't when they came out the same week. Like, it's really strange. Yeah, I think we lose, right? This can't really beat here reliably. We got to think about leaders, so. Oh, it's the same guy. Oh, if it's the same guy, he's definitely got to read then. Does Mr. Negative work with Null? Well, technically yes, but no, not in the way you want. Null does not say gains the power, it says has the power. So it's not like you're getting an extra 6 on the front end. It's not like, say, Venom or whatever. So it just sets its value. So that it's not like you get +6. Even if it started as, I mean, it would still be 0 cost, I guess, if that's what you want. But you don't get the extra power. So the 0 cost would be nice. Okay, Raft is good. Raft is good. Opponent might load up some garbage on Raft and let us beat Raft that way. Lizard? You mean they're playing Sunspot and Lizard? Oh, no, unheard of. Who could have guessed such a thing? Sunspot is a little bit intimidating. Oh, this lizard, Pixel Lizard, looks crazy. Sunspot's one of those units that can get pretty big, but armor is very small. If I want to go Galactus there, that could work. Ooh, Gamma Lab. That's kind of bad for us. I think we don't want to Galactus Gamma Lab. We'll do a hopeful wave here, even with no Galactus in hand. We need to hope for the best. Yeah, I bought Null. Yeah, I got him in the shop earlier today. 6,000 tokens down the drain. Better be worth it. All right, Gamma Lab's gonna animate for 45 minutes and then we'll be ready to go. Yeah, no such luck. So without any ramp, this is really not a Galactus game. We have to try to win this one for real. Which is pretty hard to do here. It's hard to beat Leech and Leader. Yeah, Electro turned late for any kind of Galactus outs here. They just passed. This would be their Leech turn. Yeah, those are all fine. Where are they playing at? Where are you playing this Leech? Probably playing it on Hulk, right? Because you want a little bit of an edge against Hulk. It's Arrow. Actually do lose it because we're revealing first. I think you play it on Hulk, but this is kind of overkill. Here's the problem. This is a nice backup if it's not here. Oh, beautiful. Great, genius decision making. So that's a Null, which is pretty much useless to them. Or I think actually literally useless to them. Okay. Yeah, I mean... do we lose the leader like this? Sunspot would beat leader left, right? Oh, actually, my lizard would get small left. Let's think about that for a second. Sunspot beats leader, right? Because this ties. They can't gain a leader edge here. And then Sunspot just scales for 4. Leader means their Sunspot doesn't scale at all. So I go to 16 and they would only go to 14 if they play leader there. So yeah, this would be a leader win. Nice. Cool. Good to win the games you're not supposed to win. Those are always nice when you can win a backup game against supposedly the best deck in the game too. Do I think Surfer has made the game more pay to win? I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, if you want Surfer, it costs $10. That's a fact. So I guess yes, that $10 can get you a little bit more kind of deck diversity advantage. I'm not totally convinced. You know, like there are a lot of other ways to win other than Silver Surfers, so it's not like that's the only way to win or anything. So I wouldn't really frame it that way, but I mean, it's a little bit maybe. Okay, Adam Warlock putting in some work here, man. Gonna lose him on Clintar, but I don't get Galactus by that anyway. We don't care, so that's kind of irrelevant. Electro's nice. We wouldn't mind getting a Wolverine in, certainly. Oh, but he's better off not on Clintar, of course. We don't really want him on Clintar. Get a negative zone of Galactus here, guys. That would be sick. Null in hands, okay. Wave. Wave really not any different here than yeah, Wave no different than Electro really. We just gotta find Galactus. Oh. Okay, we're not. I can't find him anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. It's like he's not here regardless. Jeez. Oh, there he is. Just in time, buddy. Thank you, Galactus. You're the best. We could just go Destroyer here, honestly. And that makes Null a little better, but not really, I guess. Destroyer into like Gamora could be enough to win. We can really find the Gamora. My inclination is probably to retreat here just because we completely whiffed on our game plan. I think if you whiff on your game plan, you should probably retreat.
Escaped.
Ooh. Green Null. Frame break. This weird little sperm is gonna come out and get you. It's coming right out of the background there. Brain break. Okay, so Galactus definitely didn't go in there. That's bad for our Null, by the way. That makes Null -4. That's probably not too relevant. It was the only target, so guaranteed, but Limbo is interesting. Iceman being here makes Galactus mid a pretty nice play, I'd say. Oh, even better. Yeah, honestly, at this stage, there's probably going to be so much stuff out that even on a turn 6 Galactus could be completely fine. Oh, turn 5 Galactus is probably even better, though. Does the opponent have any way to clear off their Cable and Iceman, I guess? Oh, they may also be looking for a Galactus, huh? Maybe a Galactus right for them. Who's going to get the first Galactus is the question. I don't know. Hopefully it's me. Oh, they're not playing Galactus. That's death. Okay, good to keep that in mind. That is almost certainly going to be active. There's already 7 minions in the pool that we know of. I'll put in 8. That makes a 6-drop and death playable together, so I could play Null, for instance. Yeah, this is gonna be that final turn Galactus. Okay, man, that is very annoying. Okay, so we're just gonna win the game. That's fine. Sometimes you just gotta win. No big deal. We can win a game. Really, they're playing in Subterranea, right? Right? Have I ever done Destroyer Bar Sinister combo with a Null yet? Destroyer Bar Sinister with Null. No. I've had Null for 3 games, so I'm still working on that one, I guess. Wow, what an absolute garbage hand. Did they not hit any rocks, man? Like, I've hit 4 out of the 5 rocks. With 10 cards, I hit 4 rocks, man. This is obviously not enough power. They're gonna just dump a Devil Dino. What a frustrating game.
Escaped.
Surprised the Professor X is in there. I don't know. This is definitely I think a little homebrewy, right? I don't usually see Professor X in that kind of list, I think. Which is great. Good for them. Homebrew away. All right. Do you guys want to open some stuff real quick? Tin pull 3 cards and I've already seen Null in my shop. Wow, dude. Lucky you. I need, what, 6 more cards? That's not so bad. 3, no, 2, yeah, 3 Series 5, 3 Series 3. That's not so bad, man. We're getting there. Let's upgrade some stuff. Ooh, yeah. Infinite Surfer, let's go. Yes. Yeah, Wave was definitely very, very good in during her season pass. Yeah, that's right. I don't even remember what it was now. Was it already Death Wave? I can't remember what it was, but very, very good. All right. I'm going for high quality upgrades, baby. Non-splits, if I can find them. I want non-splits first. Any base cards? Here we go, base card, nice. Well, not a base card, but a base variant. A non-split anyway. That's a cool death. 100 tokens, okay. Got it. I don't want no rainbow splits here. Get out of here, rainbow splits. I'm running out of non-splits. That's a split. It didn't look like it, but it is. Yeah, everybody's like blue now. Hey, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Part 2 is Pixel Ant-Man. Doing Pixel Ironheart? I like pixels better than most people, to be honest. I like that. I think eventually every card's gonna have them, so the idea of having like a full set of pixels is a pretty cool idea. That obviously will never really happen, but the idea of it's pretty cool anyway. Valkyrie, that I don't have fully upgraded on the base, I don't think. Yeah, I gotta save those boosters. Daredevil, I think we could do. Yeah, Daredevil's good to go. Yeah, certainly some of the pixels are better than others. Yeah, some look really goofy. Some look like really, I don't know, cartoony and goofy and stuff. Some look good though. Some are like fairly detailed and nice. Scorpion we can do.
Animated.
How come you never use variants in your decks? I don't know. I don't really have any hard and fast rule against it, but in theory, I really liked for a long time there using the base versions of cards for like readability and like helping people familiarize themselves with cards. Ooh, that's a nice variant. Dang. I know that the big logos are there on every card, and that's why the big logos are there, so that they don't have that problem, but I still think it's kind of nice to give people a bit of a really easy visual experience where it's like, oh yeah, that's that card, and they don't have to like kind of think about it or look for it or whatever. I will probably eventually switch over because I have so many cool variants, you know? Like if we look at our deck tonight, how many cool freaking variants do I have, right? Like I have, you know, let me look at my death variants. My god. Well, mostly splits, but I got Chibi Death and First Form Death. I got Destroyer, I got Pixel and Spirit of Thor. If we go to Galactus, how many Galactus variants? Gamora, I have a ton, I think. Yeah, That's a really cool Gamora variant. Like, that's beautiful. That's really, really cool. Actually, so is this one. This is cool too. Sabretooth, I don't think. Oh, I actually do have a Sabretooth. Yeah. Okay. Wave, I got at least that one, I know. A lot of splits, but this one came in the past. Electro, I think I have some variants. Yeah, Electro Ultimate variant. Wolverine, I have Pixel, yeah. Adam Warlock, I have a cool one. Yeah, this one's so sick. Nova, I don't think I have. Oh, I do have a Nova. There you go. Didn't even know. Sunspot? No Sunspot, only splits. It's not that I don't like rainbow splits, it's that I'm trying to upgrade all like base versions of cards first, and I do mean that literally, like the base arts first. Like I want all of these to be infinite non-variants first. Like I'm getting closer, minus the new stuff, but I want like a full infinite set here, and then after that I want non-split variants to be fully upgraded first. So like instead of going deeper into rainbow splits or whatever, like I didn't follow this rule early, so I have like 75 Angela splits, right? But I want it like, so like this is a base baby, I want that one first, and then I did the base pixel next, that sort of thing. It's just, it's just how I enjoy it. I don't know, there's no reason or anything. If you want to maximize your levels as fast as possible, you should upgrade commons first, but I'm not really at the point where I'm looking for speed so much as just more completionist, I guess. All right, TVA definitely plays against our Galactus line, but we might be able to do something cool with Wave. Like, we don't mind playing Wave, and then this won't go off, so not relevant. And then like a big Gamora snipe or something. Hide there, sure. They have to think about Sunspot a lot, so they probably won't commit anything to Sunspot, if I had to guess. Hopefully they don't have a Doctor Doom. That's like the ultimate early TVA cheat. Yeah, you know, well, there's a way to filter the card collection so that it doesn't show. Oh, dude, that would have been sick. So, I mean, are they actually going to commit to Angela? Is this bait? This might be bait. Is that bait? I mean, if they play there, I can win like this anyway. Let's see how it goes. Hey, Mr. Metal, dude, thanks for the 87-person raid. Welcome, Mr. Metal. I'm surprised they put the Angel on Sunspot, because that's like the one place I can scale without having a card. Oh, I see. Sneaky little Scarlet Witch. I see. They have no fear. That opened up my Galactus, man. Don't have any ramp, though, so it's going to be a little too late. Gamora 12, where she's supposed to be. All is right with the world. Gosh, yeah, that's going to make my life a lot harder. I don't have a good six play here. Hear me out. What if they just leave Cable there because they think they're gonna lose, and I just Galactus right after New York? Hear me out. What if we just ball out here? I mean, like, is this the craziest idea you've ever had in your life? It's for one cube, right? They got sneaky, maybe we get sneaky, right? Let's try. Who cares? It's a cube. We'll get a cube back later. It's worth some fun. Oh, I hope it works. Oh, New York always makes things so silly, though. Nobody knows what to do ever. Should have played Wolverine. Yeah, if we knew we were gonna have this game plan, sure, but I didn't know, did I? I was trusting the Sunspot game plan, because if they could have played a card here on 5, right, and then I would have just lost stats. Well, I guess Wolverine's still free stats over Sunspot, isn't he? To be fair. Not Doctor Doom? Not Doctor Doom? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't reveal. I win. Yes. 5 head plays. Yes. I love it, dude. Genius. Beautiful. Easy Galactus snipes, dude. Easy. Cool. Very fun. Alrighty, alrighty. What's the thing here? Complete hard daily missions. Yeah, I'm the same as you. I almost never move to New York. I'm always just like, I can't figure it out. I don't know. Just leave it alone. I don't want to deal with this, you know, that sort of thing. Why do I feel like our winner is better this deck yesterday when we were, oh crap. Maybe there'll be a Galactus deck. Why do I feel like our winner is better though when we were playing the meme Nick Fury version? I feel like we're not winning as much today. Shuri's Lab Gamora could be cool. Mr. Sinister. Okay. There's my Wolverine. There's my Sunspot. What do they have from their deck? They're Mr. Sinister and Squirrel Girl. I was gonna say, yeah, this reads Patriot, doesn't it? Mr. Sinister here is like not really that good. Shuri's Lab works after the reveal. We still make it 2. Oh, I played those in the wrong order in case I get a Mystique, didn't I? Shoot, I gotta be mindful of Mystique. Gotta think about Mystique. Now, the good news is, since we got their Patriot, we know that their base cards in hand probably aren't very good. That's kind of a nice thing to have. Guess we put this here even if it doesn't connect. It's just insane at 14. They do have a wave, so there's probably some logic to playing a Wasp now, just to be safe. Location-wise, probably still better here. I don't know if they have like an Onslaught. I don't know how that's gonna go. We know they're not playing Galactus at least. Blue Marvel, okay. Debris. Debris would make me a little stronger at the flanks. Actually, this is just better, right? Because it's 3 mid anyway. So I get 6 power there. Sinister's worth 2 if Debris rolls first, or 4 if Debris rolls second. Yeah, I mean, what do they have? They have Knull's not any good, maybe. They have Death. They have Destroyer would be pretty iffy for them. Destroyer right, we would actually tie. I'm going to 30. Unless Wolverine rolled back there, but I would hopefully win the other 2 always. I think so. Yeah, they don't have anything good from my deck. I guess if they have something good from their deck, maybe we could get wrecked. Oh, it'd be 31 actually, Blue Marvel. Well, no, Destroyer would kill that, so no, that's not true. I don't know, they're going right, huh? What is that? Maybe a Dr. Doom or something? Oh, it is Dr. Doom, yeah. Is that enough? Oh my god, it is. Dang. They have the Dr. Doom chilling in hand. That's pretty good. Okay. Cool. Wouldn't Carnage be good in this deck? If it fails, he'd be okay, but I don't want it to fail. I'm playing for the upside, not the downside. So I'm running cards like Adam Warlock to help ensure our upside a little bit. Dream Dimension Rex, anything other than Wave, though. We need Wave. We need Wave, I said. We need Wave. Wave me right now, otherwise it's gonna be too late. Oh boy, that doesn't seem like a it doesn't seem like a fair trade. I lost Null, they lost Mr. Fantastic. That seems like a ripoff a little bit. We gotta ask ourselves if we're still playing for Galactus this game or not. Like, what are we playing for anything, really? Dream Dimension means we really can't, because we're going to hit our ramp at the earliest on 4, which means Galactus is not playable on 5. He's only playable on 6. Destroyer a turn early, wipes out our Sunspot. Yeah, I don't really think this game's winnable, right? With no ramp, it's pretty tough. Huh, they could be their own Galactus. Yeah, see, this is just too late. It doesn't matter. Only if they wipe Dream Dimension would this matter. Scarlet Witch that Dream Dimension, bro. Mr. Negative instead. Yeah, we're definitely losing. Adam Warlock negative with Mojo, huh? That's interesting. Definitely not playing that. Just scale on Sunspot here. If I get a Gamora, can I just win, right? Probably still not against Mr. Negative, right? Still lose to negative stuff. Pulled Titania from a box a couple weeks ago, and even though she seems cool, she just hurts my brain. I feel the same way, man. Like, there are some instances where it's like the easy guaranteed result or whatever, but I feel like there are a lot of other instances where I have no idea when to play it. I'm just like, oh god, oh god. So yeah, that's not gonna do. Gamora for 12 here. They would have gone to 18 with a Silver Surfer plus nothing else. Even that wouldn't have, just would have tied, so would have felt pretty unreliable. And any extra card would have owned us, which many could. That negative list usually runs Bast. Well, I don't feel good about saying usually because not many people have very many Series 5 cards. But yes, if you have Bast, yeah. Bast makes sense if you have it. All right, we got Galactus, got Knull. We just need some ramp. A wave would make our life very happy. Squirrel being there means Galactus is great in any of these spots currently. We could destroy a squirrel. We actually kind of want Wolverine getting destroyed too, but he might accidentally move to Wakanda. Now let's just wait. Let's be safer than that, because I don't want. I think Wakanda's a great spot for us. Oh, it's maybe even better. Yeah, even better. I need ramp though. I need ramp. Give me ramp. Still no ramp, man. Sabretooth doesn't matter if he gets destroyed. That's fine. We gotta hit ramp next turn, or we're not gonna win on a turn 6 Galactus. There's no way. Okay, Sabretooth will die. I mean, if death gets cheap enough organically, we might. Like, if she just gets to 0 off their destroy effects, then we can just Galactus. Oh, you can't do that, though. You can't. Galactus whiffs if you play a card behind him. No, that doesn't work. It's gotta be turn 5. Gotta hit ramp. No ramp, we lose. Man. Like, we're losing too much of this deck right now. I can't even really do this because... like, I can't play Destroyer Wakanda very well. I don't have any ways to add power here. Unless the opponent plays a wave. The opponent could play wave. They're Death Wave decks, maybe, so... that would be one way for us to win. Galactus goes for 4 and 4. We have 8 power. If I just absolutely rip a Galactus with no fear, that could also be a thing. I don't know. Hey, Ali, thanks to the raid. Man, crazy big raids tonight. When you stream late, you get a lot of raids, it seems like. Ali, welcome. 317 people. Welcome, welcome. What about Chavez? We could run Chavez, try to hit our ramp sooner, because we're not really trying to hit Galactus on 6. The Rock, dude. Are you kidding me? This could just be a Death Destroyer game. Or Death Null if it's better. Man, Destroyer right looks pretty good. If they go wave, I lose. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't play anything this turn anyway, so. Well, I wouldn't be able to Sabretooth. What does he update his cost? I guess it doesn't matter. What difference does it make? Maybe I put him here then, just to be safe. Feels like overkill, because if I can, playing him behind Destroyer would be awesome. Or wherever I need him. It's only if wave that this backfires. No wave. Okay, what is Strong Guy doing in this deck, by the way? They're passing turn 5 and playing Strong Guy. I didn't even process this. What what does that mean? Are they gonna dump 4 cards? How can that be? This feels pretty safe, right? I mean, this is a lot of power. It's getting Nova'd. Wolverine might even dance over there. We don't know. If he dances here, he gets danced back somewhere else anyway. Or, well, maybe there too. Yeah, but Infinite and Strong Guy just don't go together, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, they skip turn 5. Sure, Infinite's a thing. But they don't go together. If it is Infinite, should I put Destroyer here, maybe? Infinite right would be pretty good for them. They wouldn't put it mid because it would wipe their Carnage. Maybe we go Destroyer mid. That's probably better. Yeah, She-Hulk, Infinite. Again, that could be a thing. Well, no, they don't have ramps. That can't be a thing, right? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. We'll never know. I don't know. This doesn't add up, right? You don't run Strong Guy in a deck where you're trying to keep 2 big plays in hand at the end of the game. That just doesn't track. Win matches, I'm good. She-Hulk and cheap stuff last turn spew could be real. Oh, maybe just She-Hulk, no Infinite. So maybe the turn 5 skip is just for She-Hulk. Yeah, that makes sense. So one like a 1 energy She-Hulk and like 3 couple 1s and a 2 or something. Yeah. I hear ya. All right. Clintar's a little risky to play Galactus into because they can get sometimes big power there without occupying location spots. So that's interesting to think about. Got some cake to hopefully watch Regis not get hard countered too much. You got, wait, those sentences seem unrelated, but I wish I had some cake. I would take some hard countering in exchange for cake. I'm pretty sure. All right. Yeah, this is fine. We'll see where Wave can go. Do we trust the Galactus? We haven't got Wave Galactus in hand at all tonight. It's really been tough. I want them together. Oh, no Wave, I guess. Okay. An extra turn to find the Galactus. Yippee. Yippee! Discard Strong Guy, yeah, that used to be a way more common thing. As I recall, anyway. And I can't really draw off this. I probably better off just playing Sabretooth, right? They're not building into Clintar, so I'm not as worried about that countering our Galactus or anything. Thor and Juggernaut. Oh, cool. Awesome news. Love to see that. Great news. We could probably win Miniature Lab on the final turn with Gamora, right? Guaranteed. So maybe just death here. Don't want to have to compete there if we don't have to. Hopefully 16's enough to feel safe at Clintar. I don't know. Yeah, Strong Guy was 2 mana. He was like a 2/3, I think, with the same effect. So, pretty nuts. Ah, man, Silver Surfer actually... Oh, no, that's fine. 9 + 6 is 15. Only if they play another card there. Well, they know they're not winning that straight up. So if they do play another card there, we can just Gamora. Surfer will go mid, right? Or right. Because they're not going to play that without committing to it. That's going to be their strongest place to go. Feels weird to leave this at 5, but I feel like they're going to ignore that. Now this does mean if they play big mid 5, like we're trouble, but that's not really where their power is at. They're gonna commit power left, right? They're gonna play a 3 and a 3. They'll feel safe right because they might even have the hammer. I think I like this a little more. This is kind of sneaky, I'll admit, but uh-oh. That's more cards than I expected to see. Okay, Ironheart's good news though. Surfer, and then this is just the hammer. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Genius.
Mjolnir, to me.
Genius, I tell you. They dumped 2 zeros. They must have a
Victory.
Jane Foster in there, I guess. Maybe it's, oh, it's probably a Lockjaw, isn't it? Yeah. Probably a Lockjaw we didn't see. What is Wasp doing in this deck? I think it's Lockjaw. That's probably why. I can't think of any other reason. Jane would be a big commitment for a deck like that, I think. Although I was running Jane in my negative version. Doesn't look like negative though with Thor and Juggernaut, does it? All right, Nova's good. What? Spider-Man me. Honestly, my favorite thing in this game. Yes, they Spider-Man me. You guys can only barely see it, but it's there. My favorite thing in this game is Spider-Manning people. That's the only reason I play, really. I just want to see people Spider-Man each other. That sounds like a... I don't know. I don't know. We're out here webbing each other. That doesn't sound so good. Maybe I shouldn't frame it that way. That might be bad. All right. I'm kind of screwed here. X-Mansion and Lab lock out this Galactus until turn 6. Is there a world where I just Galactus on 6 and call it a day? Destroyer on 5 is also another pretty reasonable way to win, depending on what rolls at X-Mansion. Could you show us how you eat from a spoon again? No, I don't want to get banned. I'm okay. I'll pass. Org is garbage. It's one of those days again, eh? The game knows. The game knows. All right. I think we just Destroyer on 5 and Gamora on 6 in Miniaturized Lab and try to win, right? Destroyer left even, probably. Well, I don't know. They're gonna have Carnage Bucky. That's gonna be 14. No, that's gonna be 16. Destroyer's also 16 though. I really hate to commit here because we think this is probably the real Mysterio. We don't have any reason to believe it's not. It could be this one too, of course, but
Opponent snapped.
yeah, let's just I mean, we can do this, I guess. No, we can play it here, but there's only reason is death, I guess. Clearly we're not drawing a card. But if I'm destroying left, I need that spot open. Oh, it's Deathlock. That's better. That means Destroyer wins that lane. That's great. Okay, so suddenly that's 14 instead of 16. So way better to see than the Carnage. 12, not, oh no. Winter Soldier wasn't getting buffed this whole time. I'm really good at math, I promise. Okay. Yeah, death will be 0 if we draw it, right? We got a 16 power Destroyer. Gamora right. This looks okay to me. They committed a Jessica Jones here. Wow.
Enough said, bub.
Still a tie though. All right, guys. We have a bold call. Well, if they play something here, Jessica Jones, all right. What do you guys think? I mean, they have no reason to play right, do they? What's the reason to play right? Let's think. They're at 1 power here, so they're always winning right if I don't play anything. I think they're gonna play a death somewhere, and I think it's gonna be here. We didn't hit our death, so yeah, they don't want to play into Jones, but if they can win the lane, they will, right? Like, you give up 4, but if you net like 12 or something, you're still gonna do it if you have a death in hand. They are definitely playing right. I love words like definitely here because those make a lot of sense. But this doesn't win anyway if they play right. It's my thought. Because I tie here, they're up 14-0. I can't win anyway. I don't win 2 locations. So there's no point in me playing there. I can't risk 4Q. I can't risk 2 on a Galactus here. I can't risk 2 on a naked Galactus. There's no way. That could just be the real Mysterio for 5. Like, we'd be super screwed. Yeah, we can't get cheese 2 times in a row. Exactly, yeah. Only out? No, the best out is to retreat. If they death right, the Jessica forces you to play left and right to win the game. Exactly. Well, I could play the Sunspot left, I guess. There is a world where maybe, but I don't beat death right. That's the thing. The Gamora's only 12. I can't do that because they have we know the Mysterio's at least 1 because it was Novan. We just can't win in that world, right? All right, this is a good Warlock on 2. Hopefully, spot 2 that is, and on turn 2 that is. It's fine. We want to hit Galactus sooner. Can we hit 1 wave Galactus? I feel like last night we were hitting it like gods, and tonight we just can't hit anything. Feels really bad so far. Death again, man. We trust. I have faith. 1 and 6. We're gonna hit it 1 game. We've taken 6 1 and 6s. That's how it works, right? It's guaranteed after a while, I'm sure. That must be how it works. We're drawing 2. I mean, it's not that. It's actually 1 out of 3, really, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good odds. Genius. Theoretically, Clintar is a little better because their position is locked up, but that's only true if they don't play anything into Clintar here. If they play into Clintar, this actually gets me 1 more power on Knull, by the way, depending on where they play again. It is a wave, so they might be doing something like playing an arrow, which would completely screw my Galactus, but I can't really stop it if they put it mid. Not a lot of ways for me to stop that. Did I get Knull in reserve? No, I bought it. Tokens. All right, we're gonna go right. Don't arrow me, bro. Right, just because I get technically 1 more power on my Knull, which seems not super relevant, but it's a consideration at least. Wong. Oh god. Okay, but hopefully that's something that's like playing for other spots. What did they played like a Psylocke, right? Death here, Knull on 6 means I can play a Sunspot. Not ever playing an extra card, am I? No. Knull's my highest power play. Destroyer, well, Gamora too, but we'll see. Alright, I don't have to play around leader yet. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, GG. Odin here is 1 billion power. Oh, come on, man. I just had to pick the long lane, didn't I, guys? I just had to pick the long lane. Literally, the long lane. Oh, come on. Yeah, we don't have it.
Escape.
Odin is gross. Odin is gross. Yeah, I have not gotten a. No, I did get a. I have gotten a Series 5 off of a reserve. I got Valkyrie off a reserve, but I had to buy Knull. Okay, buddy Galactus, let's go. Can you explain what the retreat later button does differently? Yeah, if your opponent also decides to retreat, it's a tie. Although I don't think it's ever actually happened. I've never seen it happen. But if you retreat, you always lose your cube, because there are scenarios where both opponents think they're gonna lose, right? Like maybe they didn't really have the Odin, and they were like, "Oh, dude, I'm not ripping this Odin. No, thank you." So I'm gonna retreat, right? But they were waiting to see if I retreated first, so this just allows you to do it without sitting there like an idiot. But but literally, I don't think I've ever had I don't think one time in my life have I ever actually tied off of it. So, you know, whatever. Use it your discretion, I guess. All right, Destroyer's pretty nuts here. We're only getting 10 power in the Null, but I don't think they're gonna play here. I'm all worried about that Sunspot outscaling me. There's 11 power left in the Sunspot, assuming a play this turn. I have Black Panther, I have Destroyer and Null. I don't think that's beating me, right? I think we can go. Probably actually snap worthy here even. That makes my Null worse, but everybody else is kind of chill. Well, I guess Black Panther's worse too. Null, what's wrong with you? Oh, this is a good roll. Okay. We gotta think about leader, I guess. Leader Destroyer actually matters. Are we gonna be ahead this turn enough for leader to be negated? Oh, they're not playing leader, obviously. Okay. So there is 0 chance they beat Destroyer here, right? Literally nothing. Yeah. Okay. The war top deck there was really nice. That was handy. That was probably worth a snap on the wave, but I'm always worried about arrow. Like you can't. You know, arrow just screws you, so it's like, because I have played this against Galactus 1,000 times. You just arrow, you win. It's like, oh, okay. Ooh. This is risky because they're gonna pick a lane to put something big in, and if they put something big here, we might have trouble outpacing it. But I don't know, Sunspot can get big. Nice. Okay. No. Oh no. Well, those are big. Yeah, those are. Oh my god, that's pretty big. But 2 spots gone already. Like, we might be fine. Sunspot could maybe just outscale this on its own. Sunspot's gonna be worth a ton of power because I'm not gonna play anything till 5 or 6 really usually. Gamora on 5's awesome. Okay. Hero's so big though. Snap! Why? Do they have removal for Sunspot? Oh god, really, bro? Really, dude? Rocket Raccoon Green Goblin, huh? If this guy's Hobgoblin, I'm over the moon angry here. I think I Gamora this turn to try to negate a leader, right? Just Gamora this turn. Well, they're not gonna play anything though if it's if they're playing for leader. Gamora this turn is worth 7 though. Sunspot's only worth 5, so that would still be fine. This shuts down any kind of Hobgoblin action. I don't expect a Hobgoblin in a, but I don't know. Rocket Raccoon Arrow Green Goblin. I don't really know what to expect. The only thing that would be worth more power is what? Nothing. Destroyer won't be worth more because he removes too much. Null didn't get anything extra at all, so yeah, this is my highest power play regardless. Could maybe be worth more if I waited for 6, but that's also risky with leader. So let's do this. Oh, is that a Hobgoblin? Oh, Vision. Okay. The problem here is they can kind of snap freely because they know I have a fixed amount of power here. I'm going up by 10. Do we call a bluff is the question we have. Do they have 10? Vision? I don't think they have 10. That Magneto would be the most likely thing. I don't know a list running Vision, Rocket Raccoon, and Green Goblin though, so I don't know. I'm gonna call a bluff here. I'm gonna call a bluff if they go for it. I'm gonna call a bluff. They have it, Magneto. Oh, Shang-Chi. Oh my god, of course. Oh my god, dude. Shang-Chi is so gross. Yeah, they didn't have 10, confirmed. We were all correct. We were right. No 10. That is an interesting list. It worked. Okay, wave on 3, no Galactus in hand. I don't know about these, by the way. We put these in for Null, you know, but I don't know. It doesn't really seem to be helping. Completely called it. You actually really didn't. I'm reading your messages. I don't see anything about Shang-Chi. He wrote 4 power is really easy to find. They didn't have 4 power. I forgot about Sunspot. You did. And then you wrote completely called it. I'm calling you out. I'm calling it out. I'm calling you out, sir. Oh, I completely called it. Oh, I understand. Okay. I retract my calling you out then. I retract my calling you out. If you use more complete sentences, I'll try to avoid that in the future. Oh my god, dude. All right, let's trust. 1 out of 6. The bad news with this is right now we have no other good follow-ups. Like I don't have the death. I don't have anything here to follow up. Kind of making a trust that's not going to be any good. Guess Adam Warlock would have sucked anyway, so screw me. Okay. I mean, I don't have any other way to destroy stuff, right? It's only Galactus, so Null is garbage. Yeah, I think we just lose. They're not a destroy deck, so that's not gonna be a path to victory. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to play it out here, but I don't see us winning. Maybe like a destroyer right. Could technically destroyer that away, but I don't have the ramp, and it's just not worth the trouble. Okay. That was kind of a bold play because I was waved. Like I could have very easily just played a big unit there. That was a brave arrow. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not like that was on a traditional turn. That was a wave turn, and I was the one who played the wave. Maybe they were expecting Galactus and just insta win. That might be why. Maybe not that brave. Maybe just good. Okay. Is there any way to change this, guys? It feels like somehow this got worse than our list last night, which was a meme, or at least I'm winning less. Maybe we just hit some variance last night. Is there anything you guys would do to make this better? I added the Wolverine and the Sabretooth to make our Galactus turns better against leader. In reality, we have not encountered that a single time. So that has not been relevant in the slightest. That's been completely useless. We used to have armor, yeah, we used to have armor. Not even remembering why. I guess it's to enable the destroyer backup plan, I think. Deadpool Null is good. It might be, but I don't feel confident calling things good yet. The card's only been out a day. Let's gather some more insights before we make definitive statements. Well, I guess you could maybe, you might have enough data to call things bad. I don't know if we have enough data to call things good yet. Sometimes observations make badness more obvious than goodness. Oh, Yondu is a cool idea for Null as a backup plan. Yeah, I do like that actually. We've been running this Nova Sunspot, which it doesn't really do anything. It's only good if it's only good in a backup plan scenario, or sometimes Sunspot could scale up the Null, I guess. I guess Yondu works with Null much like it does Death, huh? That's a fun idea, at least. You don't have a strong early game? Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of Galactus symptom, right? We plan to destroy our early game. So, yeah, dude kills a hobgoblin. Yes. Perfect. -8 to my Null right away, and then we'll get bar with no name and we'll win. Genius. 200 IQ plays. I don't have Shuri. Not sure how it would be super good in here anyway, though. Yeah, guys, I want this to be a Galactus deck. I'm getting a lot of Null suggestions that aren't Galactus. I'm gonna play more Null stuff this week. This is not the only Null experience we're gonna have, but I want to Null Galactus first and foremost. So try to keep it in the Galactus family. I think I kind of like the idea better of playing for more backup plans. Psylocke does allow me to do more stuff with Destroyer into Null. Right now, only Electro allows that as a backup plan, and Psylocke certainly still supports the turn 5 Galactus as well. So in theory, this could play a little bit better towards... Okay, we didn't get Galactus. We're going to play for Destroyer on 5 and then Null on 6. If I do that, though, I probably want even more early stuff to do. Like, maybe I cut Gamora or something else that's good to destroy. Like, just, you know, honestly, like, even just a Squirrel Girl or something. Something that I'm getting bodies down for death discounts and getting some stats down for Null. We also talked about armor, though, to protect for a destroyer as well. That's a different way to do destroyer, not worrying about the destroys. But I like the idea of destroyer winning a lane and Null winning a lane, right? More than I like the armor. We used to have armor. Oh yeah, we can't scroll go Galactus. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that won't work. Only Null came out this week, yeah. Next week, I think we're getting 2 cards. They said, like, getting one out early to not put it out during the holidays or something. Yeah, we've had Spider-Man on these lists before. It's been fine. It's good with Wave, but kind of bad everywhere else. It felt like Magic. Yeah. We did like that Limbo game with Galactus. That's true. Do we like Magic elsewhere? That still gives you a Destroyer Null kind of 1-2 punch. Do we know who we're getting? Yeah, we're getting Sentry and Darkhawk, I think. Darkhawk is like a rock guy. He gets bigger if your opponent has more cards in deck. So if you put like rocks in their deck or whatever, he gets really big. And then Sentry is like a 4/8 that puts a -8 in your right location. So I guess maybe the idea is to like Viper that over. I don't really know what he's for. I haven't really thought about him much, but I haven't figured it out. I think you want to Viper that 0/8 or that -8 over to your opponent. I think you maybe just go in on 2 lanes, but a 4/8's not that big if you go in on 2 lanes. It's big, but not like crazy. Like Ronin, kind of like Ronin, but Ronin's hand, Darkhawk will be deck. So putting rocks in their deck specifically would be more helpful. This deck has no early game and very conditional late game. It seems like a meme. Yeah, okay, great. That's fun. That's the idea. That sounds like it's gonna make a great video. Thank you. I'm glad you support it. I appreciate that. I make meme decks. That is a compliment of the highest order. But I want my meme deck to win a little. I needed to win some. Yeah, we did have goblins, of course. It did feel a little better when we had the goblins, to be honest. The reason we cut goblins is because they make the Null... Well, they don't make the Null worse in an ideal scenario, I guess. If you're goblining into the lane you're Galactusing, they don't really change Null. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's another thing with Sentry. Yeah, you could fill the right location, but again, he's just a 4/8. It's like that's big, but it's not like I'm losing my mind big because we already got some 4/8s. Why do you need? You know, it's a different. It's like a different kind of condition, but a more punishing one. So unless. And more try hard. I mean, we're even on cubes. You know, pre-infinite. I'm not a tryhard by any means. I don't claim to be, you don't want to be, but it's not like we're just out here throwing cubes in the garbage, you know? I'm playing against people with a 9200 collection level, or, you know, in rage at least, and I'm playing it basically infinite. You know, it's doing okay. Let's give it a little bit of a break. We're not exactly out here dumpster diving. It's okay. Yeah, we did talk about Chavez a lot to increase wave consistency and Galactus consistency, because it is true that we're not looking to hit anything in particular on turn 6. We're trying to make our plays pre-turn 6. It's not the craziest idea. I mean, sometimes Destroyer on 6 would be pretty nice, but all new cards are Series 5, I think, Titanium Hawk. Hey Arcus, thank you, dude. That's very supportive. You're one of the many people who I think have quit playing Hearthstone but still like watching. Adam Warlock should be replaced. Yeah, I already did. Oh, you guys can't see. Oh my god, this whole time. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot to switch the screens. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, this whole time. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. I never remember. Because I can see it fine, of course. So to me, I'm just in my little zone. Yeah, I already cut Warlock. Yeah. Sorry, that you were looking at an old list on screen. I mean, not that old, like 10 minutes old, but still, we've made changes. Maybe we give this a whirl for a minute. I'm not in love with the Chavez idea though, because there are some good things we could draw on turn 6, like Knull and Destroyer and stuff. Like, yeah, the primary combo is drawn pre-6, but I don't want to kill my turn 6 draw necessarily. What's another good early game card we could use to... We talked about armor, but I don't feel like we get big enough with armor to make Destroyer armor actually very good. Like, what are we putting in an armor lane that makes us big enough to win? If we had a Sunspot, I would feel better about the armor call. Because that can at least get big in your armor lane into the Destroyer 1-2. I just feel like armor goes so... Well, I don't know. Yeah, Null is... It's like, whatever. Null's crazy, right? I mean, how big does, like, armor Sabretooth Wolverine get? We're talking about 10 power. It's just not usually enough to win. What variants do I have? I don't know a lot. I'm not been using them, but a ton. I got the sickest Psylocke variant. I don't know. 2 Destroyers, Chibi Death, and First Form Death. Ultimates Electro, Pixel Wolverine. One of the better pixels, I think, actually. Polaris Storm. Force opponent to fill a location for me to Galactus later. No, it doesn't really work because we couldn't Galactus too easily. I mean, I guess, yeah, because you'd have to hit your ramp Electro on 3, which means you'd have to play Storm on 4, Galactus on 5. It's not impossible, I guess. Yeah, Titanium, that's what we were talking about earlier. I will probably start using variants. For the longest time, I just wanted the cards to be as identifiable as possible for people, to help visual acuity a little bit. Make people's lives easier as they're learning the cards. I know there's big logos, but still, it's a little easier if you just know the shapes and forms of the base cards. I don't know, guys. I like the Sunspot. I think that's important. It's better with armor, though. Some of you are trashing Sabretooth. Maybe we cut Sabretooth for armor. He has not felt great, I'll be honest. In theory, I like him for Null. In reality, I don't know how often that's actually going to matter. Let's see if we can get this working a little better. We gained about 20 cubes last night with our even more meme Galactus deck. I was pretty hopeful tonight for this, to be honest. Given how well we did last night with a meme Nick Fury version trying to generate a Null. Now that I actually have a Null, we seem to be doing worse. So, I don't know. Probably just variants. Probably hit some good variants last night. Hit some bad variants tonight, but variants, not variants. Variant is a word in this game. I gotta be careful. Variants. Let me get a deck list up here, guys, real quick. In an actually correct one, too, so people aren't confused. All right, Null and Void. Why does that not look centered? I have a space, that's why. Dang. That's gonna bug me. Oh, it looks the same. I don't know. All right, let's go. Yeah, I don't think our own Shang-Chi would be as reliable, honestly. Maybe. Oh, y'all do Null, dude. This is gross. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. What do we get? Iceman's annoying, but not that big a deal. Psylocke is awesome. Oh no, that's tiny. That's tiny. Null did get bigger though, it worked. Oh. Galactus? No. I mean, I guess we're just tempo Null people now. I have no other destroy effects though other than Galactus and Destroyer. So this makes no sense. It just literally does nothing. Nah, I don't think that's the move then, right? So this pushes me to 4 next turn, which doesn't really help. Save that for later. All right, this is stupidly bad, but whatever. Oh, okay, a little more interesting. So Psylocke now we got to play on 4 for Galactus if we want Galactus. All right. Would also be good for Destroyer, frankly, as well. We don't need it to be Galactus specifically, but that'd be nice. Ooh, Electro changes things a little bit. Ongoing effects are doubled. Might be risky for us for Galactus, so let's try to put Galactus mid here. Mr. Fantastic small. We negate a lot of his upside if we do it this way. So okay, that's the Destroyer. We'll go to 5-6 mana next turn for Destroyer. I think we just play it too, right? It'll be pretty nice into the Null. So we just try to win off Destroyer Null. Probably put Destroyer mid. Kind of depends on where Wolverine goes. What's my Null gonna have? 5, 7, 9 additional. So 12. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait. That's just way better, right? We get so much power on the Null, and they only have 1 spot left. If they played a Cerebro, that's all they would be able to play to add a crazy amount of power here. That only adds an additional 6. That puts them at 12. I can easily go beyond 12. We're getting Wolverine too. Yeah, this is 100%. 100% a snap and a great Galactus game, hopefully. They're gonna want to put their Cerebro right. Surely they see the Galactus here though. Can they disrupt this at all? I don't know. If we're not gonna snap this though, like we're never snapping, right? It's just oh that makes my Null even bigger. Thank you. If you don't snap the yeah. I'm sad we didn't get to see it, but how big was Null gonna be? We could do some math real quick. So well, we'll just take the powers of the locations, right? 7 and 21, 28 power Null, but he's already 3, so 31 power Null. Is that right? This was gonna be a 31 power Null. 7 here destroyed, 21 here destroyed, 28 power plus the 3 it already has from the Yondu. 31 power. No, that's so sick. Oh, dude, that's fun. That's really fun. All right, that's awesome. I'm just gonna like Photoshop that into the video. Legendary Galactus is cool too. Dang. What's the biggest way to get Nulls? Probably like Deadpool stuff. Just Deadpool chaining somehow. Okay, Hawkeye. I mean, this is a good 1-2 punch if I could somehow cheat out some energy. Really no reason to play this now. It might get bigger later. I doubt we're gonna hit a perfect curve for the rest of the game, right? That seems unlikely. Yeah, okay, Hawkeye Polaris, a little better. I just do not see us winning with this opening hand. Like, you know, we can, of course. This would actually go in our favor, obviously, but this is gonna be a funny little snipe. We could still Galactus Mirror Island, but without some kind of energy gain, it's just not gonna make any sense. Not gonna make any sense. Matomas, dude, go ahead and unfollow, man. If you're gonna threaten me and try to hold me hostage with an unfollow because I haven't read your message yet, when there's like 20 other messages right after yours that I also haven't read, just go ahead and peace out, man. I don't think that's the kind of attitude I really want to hear. So go ahead. I'll do the countdown for you. 3, 2, 1, unfollow. I'm not reading hardly any messages right now. You can't take it personal that I'm not reading yours. Yeet. Yeah, there you go. Yeet on out of here. I read messages, but you got to give me time. I catch up. I mean, there's 30 people talking all at once. We'll just speed it up for you. I hate to do that, but like, don't try to, like, it's so childish to try to hold me hostage on it. That's what's lame about this. Oh, I'm never winning Mirror Island. Am I ever winning these other locations? Angela's tiny. Daredevil's tiny. Null and Galactus are tiny. Okay. I've been getting people whose decks look like they slapped a bunch of cards together and said, yep, this works, and it's like Cosmo, Enchantress, Magneto, and Polaris. Dude, sometimes I'll tell you what, the weirdest stuff can work. I know this because I booster farm whenever I hit infinite most seasons. I just farm boosters. Oh my god, like, what is this garbage? Why won't you play? What is happening? Am I an idiot? Is there a reason I can't play this here? Why is this bugging out? Oh, that's why. Oh yeah, stream's gone. Okay, cool. Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Oh, are we back? Are we back? Oh my god, we're back. I'm absolutely not staying in for 4 cubes.
Escaped.
Dude, guys, I'm back. Refresh. Refresh. Chat, refresh. Mathomas killed the stream. He's like, Regis won't respond to me. He's standing outside with scissors. He just cut my cable. He's like, he was on his phone the whole time in my backyard. Ooh, oh, spicy hand. Is this a snap hand? Is this a snap hand? Things can go so wrong, but if we're not gonna snap this hand, when do we snap? When do we snap? That's fine for Galactus. We can trust that lane, right? Yeah. Again, I just like, you know, I understand frustration if I'm not reading your message. You want me to read it, but don't do the entitlement thing and like threaten to unfollow me. That is like a child. I'm not gonna sit for that, you know. So technically, this does add to our Null later, which is kind of cool. Mathomas, yeah, dude. Like again, I'm sorry I'm giving you a hard time, but you got to express your frustrations better than that. You know, like it's just, oh, demon's nice and cheap. Dang. Okay. Like if you just sent me a DM, Mathomas, I'm sure your name is actually Thomas. I would have responded to it. Like all you have to do, like not on the stream, of course. There's ways to talk to me and access me. It's just, you know, don't try to hold people hostage like that. Oh, that's a big carnage for my Galactus lane. Shoot. Deadpool can't get much bigger though if we Galactus here, right? Because, oh, that's actually nice too. That's pretty small. Ooh, death is also going to be nice. It'll be very, very, very cool. Yeah, we'll take this. What do we got? 18, 19 for the Knull, but also whatever the Carnage ate too. Guess there was some negative stats in there, but it ate something else. What else did it eat? I forget. Giving this guy this much attention encourages this behavior. No, it doesn't. I don't care about his behavior. I'm setting a standard for the rest of humanity and the stream. I'm explaining to people how they should behave, and if they don't behave that way, they're gonna go away. So I'm setting a standard for everybody else. It's a good example. Sometimes if there's, you know, I don't want to use anything too harsh, but it's not better to ignore a big pile of garbage in your corner. It's better to say, hey, look, there's a big pile of garbage in the corner. Perhaps we should clean that up and not leave big piles of garbage in the corner. Right? Setting standards of behavior and expectations for how the chat's going to operate makes it better for everybody else. Makes all of our lives happier. I'm trying to say, hey, look, we got to get this garbage. Now, again, I'm not calling Mathomas garbage, but you get the idea. It's an analogy. Yeah, death here and then top deck Knull is what we need. Oh, Killmonger, Deadpool. Dang, actually, they do have a way to get the Deadpool out. Shoot, Killmonger's really gross. So that Deadpool's 16. Oh, dude, Knull would have been so... Oh, God, Knull would have been so gross here. I could have played the armor if I thought about it, but I didn't think there was any way left for them to get another... one. So I can't beat a 16 power Deadpool. We're only up by 6. This doesn't add any power. This only adds 6. Just lose. Dang. Knull would have been, it's so insane here, dude. We could top deck Knull. Oh my god, it would have been so gross. What a lost opportunity. Everyone listen up real well. Regis only responds to my messages. That's right. As long as chat can read my message, I'm happy. Yeah, streamers don't read messages, only chat. Galactus or Thanos? I have Thanos pinned right now. I haven't played Thanos. I don't really have a lot of Thanos experience for you to share. I feel like a lot of people play those like Thanos, kind of zooey Thanos one-drop decks and seem to do okay. Really gonna have to put Galactus there. We want Wolverine to be revealed, right? Because we want him bouncing over, probably. Galactus decks are like, you know, when they work, they have some obvious raw power to them, but they're really predictable, I feel like. So many times our opponent just kind of saw what was up and just absolutely countered it. I am trusting a top deck here, but if not, we'll go Destroyer. Oh, White Queen, okay. If they try to play that now because it's their best card, then they could get anything. They could get a Psylocke, for instance. Yeah, let's just get this down. It's a high power unit. Clearly the Galactus line here is not lining up well, so. I've amassed 5k gold. I'm tempted to buy the rest of the ridiculously overpriced 7,500 gold bundle. I think there's some better bundles on the way if you wait. I don't know. Okay, sure. That's a net advantage for me. Keep my Wolverine, they lose everything, so that's cool.
Enough said, bub.
Clear for takeoff.
Do need to commit something to that lane, I guess, but yeah. It's not exactly my favorite spot for the Sunspot. We could maybe use the Death as a surprise tool and go White Queen, but that does steal some of my plays, because now a Null's pretty good if I top deck a Null, right? I do have the ability to split my stats fairly well across the field, which can be helpful. Oh my. That's very big. So, you know, something like this, for instance. But they're winning, kind of maybe have to do this. Takes us to 18. We assume that's going to be 15 if they want to try to win, and it's going to be 13 if they want to try to win mid and right. If they try to win right, it's going to go to 15, so I just need to beat 15. What's the best way to do this? Yeah, I don't know. Did they get a death off of no, they never played White Queen, right? No. Doom would be very bad. Yeah, Dr. Doom would be pretty brutal. I'm more worried about like a Sentinel and a you know, a little Agent 13 or something, and a Cable, like just splitting the stats but without debuffing the Devil Dino. That's what I'm worried about. I mean, for a cube, this seems fine. I don't know. Whatever. Hard to predict exactly where this one's gonna go. Oh, should be more worried about that, I guess. Dang. Yeah, Sentinel's gonna keep them enough power, right? Oh, we tie. Are you kidding me, dude? I lose the tie. The armor coming down, revealing second here, just absolutely brutal. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, obviously there are ways to win this, but really, really hard to predict what that was going to look like. Could have tried to get the Sunspot to scale or something, but less total power than an armor. Of course. Each of those offered upsides. Man, I'm really not getting the games I want out of this deck. Like, I really wanted some great highlight games, like just showcase Null being awesome, and we're just not getting it. I don't know, I need a lot of game time, but I'm running out of time. I wanted to stream some Hearthstone tonight, but I'm running out of time. Let me take a pee break. I gotta think about what I want to do. I'll be right back though. Give me 2 minutes. Not even that. One minute. We're just gonna be back 20 minutes later, 20 pounds lighter. So explain to me what I was doing in those 20 minutes. I want you to describe it in detail because I'm not understanding. Why don't you explain that to me? What was happening in those 20 minutes? I'm curious how I lost 20 pounds. Oh, describe in detail. Write it out. All right, Yondu's cool. Yondu's cool. We got Wave Galactus. That feels snappable, right? Every time I do this, it backfires and we lose, but let's do it anyway. That's how life goes, right? Blind faith. Blind hope. Sunspot, okay. Leech gone. All right. No, somebody playing Leech? Unheard of. It's definitely a super unusual deck that I've never seen. All right. I am a little intimidated by Sunspot sometimes with the Galactus lane. It just gives them like flexibility that I don't love. So if Galactus right makes more sense, we might do that right. It does not make more sense. Monster is preventing that. That does make my Null really big though, potentially. The only issue is I'm gonna have a leader problem. I can't really beat leader with Null. Oh my god, just give me every card, bro. Maybe we could just I don't know. They already got 8 power here, a lot of power here already. Null's gonna get huge. Like, how do I get around this leader problem? I could play something small. Well, they only have 1 spot left actually, so I could just play like Death and Null together. Don't play Arrow, by the way. Don't play Arrow. Don't play Arrow. That's fine. Oh no, dude, no! It's not Arrow, but it's not fine. I'm so sick of this deck, dude. I'm so sick of this deck. It's all people play anymore. It's the only deck people know how to play anymore. I'm so sick of it. Yeah, I can't. Corson, who thinks the Prime sub. Arcus thinks the 2 months, man. Oh, swap my overlay. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I always come back from the bathroom and forget. I'm so sick of playing this deck. Hella gone. Oh, that was a cool looking Hella. It was like chibi Hella. I've never seen that. Pretty nifty. Null already pretty big in that regard too. Boy, yeah, we can't really risk these. We need to hit our cards. So I can death and then armor the death and then try to hit a destroyer maybe. I don't know. We're really running out of options to win this game. Okay, so they might have a oh dang, actually a great draw because I don't have to worry about polluting this pool. So, I can't quite do what I need though for the armor. Just well, that's probably enough. I can't get Null going here, but, dude, am I better off just doing this? Hold up, like why am I playing the death? Let's just play Null, right? Why am I worried about death? It's gonna get played anyway. Null death. I almost made a big boo boo. This is way better. This is plenty of things getting destroyed. Okay, they also have a death. It's fine. So now we can go armor death. Armor death vibranium even. Okay. All right. How do I beat leader? Just be ahead enough, I guess. Not sure yet. Okay. Ghost Rider means no. Oh my god. Okay, I'm actually gonna win that lane though. Actually gonna be big enough. Oh man. Okay, do they ever beat Destroyer here? Like, what beats Destroyer? I mean, Shang-Chi, they're not gonna run Shang-Chi in like an Infinite Hella deck. They're probably just gonna play like a Magneto won't matter. Arrow could matter. Arrow could beat me. Can't stop an arrow. Not gonna snap because they'll show our hand a little too much, but Swordmaster is totally fine. Yeah. Wow, the big Null dude coming in clutch. Infinite, yeah. Who needs an Infinite? We got Null. That's a good little win. Okay. I almost missed that line though. That was scary. My disappointment, I pulled M'Baku. Oh, dude, sorry. Yeah, I bought M'Baku. Imagine that. It was the first card we got, and I wanted to play a new card the night of the release, so I bought M'Baku for 3,000 tokens. Can you imagine? Maybe the only person in the world. Okay, so this is clearly not a Galactus game. Hit something big for this Null. Come on, hit something big. That is very tiny. Okay. I mean, cheesing out of death here seems fine. M'Baku's the only Series 4 and 5 you've pulled. Oh, sorry, man. That's really tough. Ooh. This is gonna make death really cheap and make Null pretty big. So there is like this crazy idea here. Oh no, I can't play death soon enough. No. No, that idea is crazy, but it's bad. Where does this go? Maybe mid. Thor might be a little bit harder to contest. I mean, it's actually not the craziest idea. I could Electro. This is not actually the craziest idea. Hit leader. Leader me, bro. Leader me, bro. Leader me. Yes. That just made my Null freaking enormous. And it's 5 cost. Okay. We don't want to get Shang-Chi or anything, right? So let's... Actually, do we just armor every lane? Like, surely we'll win on power if we just armor every lane. They didn't look like a death deck, right? They looked like a Dara deck. Yeah, this is gross. Oh, that is giving them the Null. Shoot. Shoot. Now there's this bigger too. Dang it. That order, man. That order, dude. We can't really utilize another Null next turn. I mean, another. Yeah, this is fine. Right? We can just put armor, Null, and death all together. They're gonna play their Null here, probably, right, to get another one. But then we'll just own this location. I think this is fine. That's their Null left, yeah. Oh, they're not getting a copied Null, okay. So if I do this, does this beat... Oh, okay, they're just out. They're like, nope, no thanks. I was wondering if I could beat Arrow, but I think I always did. Like if they arrowed here, they were gonna go to 30 and I was gonna have like 30, 34 or something. So it would have been fine if they arrowed there. Arrow here, we were playing for that anyway. So yeah, I don't think we could lose. They kind of needed multiple Nulls, but maybe they were hoping to arrow snipe late or something. Good win though, good win. This deck's definitely winning a lot more off its backup win conditions than I expected. We're not really doing as much Galactusing. We're doing a lot more Destroyer Nulling, which that's fine. That's why we put the backup conditions in there. That's part of the plan. Dominus Terra, by the way, thanks to the tier 1, dude. Tier 1 subs are so rare and so nice. Thank you for going out of your way. Not just the measly Twitch Prime those shameful Twitch Prime subs. Those are free. You went all out for the tier 1. Thank you. It's like, well, I was gonna give Regis my Twitch Prime, but no thank you now. He called it measly. He called it shameful. Save your Twitch Primes, guys. I'm okay. Save it for a small streamer. I'll be fine. Save him for whoever we raid. Okay, this is kind of neat. Galactus would be great. Null Galactus could be enormous if we line it up well. That could be enough to win a game on its own. All right, we're not putting Galactus there. This could be really good for Null, and that's a pretty small card there. So we want to currently Psylocke on turn 4 for the turn 5 Galactus into the turn 6 Null. This is definitely reading a Patriot deck. Or maybe we turn 4 Galactus. That's probably better. Sometimes I think it's not actually better, but in this case, I think it's better. They didn't even know that I was the Galactus deck yet. They hadn't even seen the wave. I mean, I guess Wolverine could have queued you in, but I think that was just sort of a lucky roll. Without having Destroy You here, I don't think we win this game ever, right? There's no way for me to... Man, if only this wasn't Lab, we would have just played the wave here and been safe against this. Well, not exactly safe. Debris still could have gone there, I guess. Yeah, I think we're just done. Hey, Lucrative, thanks to the Prime sub. You don't listen. Undershadow, thanks to the Prime sub. You don't listen either. Said save him. It wasn't memeing. I'm really not using Twitch as much as a revenue generator these days. It's, you know, it's a nice bonus. It's great. It makes streaming feel really, really worth it. But most of my revenue comes from YouTube, so I'm okay with you guys spreading the love. I don't need it as much. Like, I want you guys to be supportive of the wider Marvel Snap streamer community and beyond. All right, Yondu, hit something big here. We got a good potential as soon as we find Galactus here. Yondu always hits Yondu. He really hates himself. Lamentus 1. Oh my god, it's back. I haven't seen it in a long time. Okay, this is good. This is good. We can work with this. Death being 0 here is already very helpful. We'll wave on 3. Galactus should be good. That's Mysterio, of course. So they're planning to destroy the left lane. I guess the question is, how soon are they planning to do that, really? Because that will determine where my Galactus goes. And how, well, I don't know if we're gonna know, but now they might also have had a death, right? That's something we have to be mindful of, because this is a destroy deck. They probably have a 0 mana death as well. How big? Oh, I don't get my Null, dude. I was gonna say my Null would be like the size of a giant skyscraper. Weird analogy, but it would be so big if I had it. So big. Yeah, we'll just Galactus right. Although that is looking like that's the real Mysterio. Because they're not going to destroy the Mysterio left. Carnage. I mean, they may not have a Carnage. They just used Deathlock. I'm going to go here, actually. I think between these two, we can win it anyway. But, Carnage is 8. 6, maybe 6. The 1-drop is another 6, is 12. I'm just thinking about like their total power output here. I'm gaining another 3, and it's just finishing on these two. So I have 27, 30. I'm losing Galactus if I play Destroyer. Although, yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a big 50-50. I'm not really sure. I'm sort of hoping they were just like, oh, I'm gonna abandon this lane because I don't have another Destroy effect.
Enough said, bub.
I'm not sure. But we're gonna pass turn 5, so it doesn't matter to us. This is the most net power we can do on 6. So They are gonna eat. Dang, they had it. They only have 2 cards in hand though. It's like death plus the 1-drop, right? So we know exactly what they have. They have 27. Well, that's the max they could have. We don't know that they have the death, but that's the max they could have. 27 is their max. Which we beat. We go to 30, so. Cool, good win. Hey, Synth and Lasers with 52-month tier 1 sub. My god, dude. If those were weeks, that would be a year. But they're months. So it's over 4 years. Isn't that weird how that works? Got lucky, almost destroyed all your cards with the destroyer? What? What do you mean? Yeah, I was gonna destroy 2 cards with the destroyer. Oh, does death work that way? Oh my god, I didn't even think about it. Oh yeah, you have to play death the turn after, don't you? He destroys face down cards, doesn't he? Oh god, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. He destroys face down cards. Much like Galactus respects face down cards. Oh my god, you're right. I was gonna destroy my death. I didn't have a better play though. Would have still been destroyer. That's only 15. I would have lost. Yeah. Wait, now chat's saying he doesn't destroy your face down cards. Destroy your other cards. Okay, now I'm confused because Galactus respects face down cards. Now I'm confused. Now I don't know. Does Destroyer destroy face down cards? No, chat's saying he doesn't. That's what I thought. Maybe it's just Galactus. You guys got me all twisted up now. Ah, shoot. I got greedy. You guys distract. I'm blaming you guys for this cube I'm about to lose. This is your fault, chat. I'm blaming you guys. Can I do anything with 5 power here that I can't do? What do I have for 5 power? There's no draw that matters, right? Wolverine, no, it doesn't matter. I'm better. Well, I guess Sunspot would technically get better, but I think I'm better off just countering this power total than I am trying to get 1 extra energy. Dang. Okay.
Time's up.
Well, that's not good. Should have said 6 power. Why am I saying 4 plus 2 is 6, not 5? Still wouldn't have really mattered. I guess a Galactus could have mattered. Certainly doesn't matter with this draw though. I mean, you kind of have to assume they're gonna take this, and I'm not winning a tie. Psylocke actually goes negative. I can't play it anyway, so I think we just retreat. Told you I was blaming you guys for this cube.
Escaped.
You know, I'm almost certain as well that we've played Galactus with a death behind it and it was fine. But you got me all twisted up because Galactus does care. Galactus sees the card and destroys face down cards, of course, in other lanes, which makes sense. The location's gone, but I don't think Destroyer destroys face down cards, guys. Those cubes belong to chat now. I like that. That's funny. You guys are getting a lot of cubes tonight. Grats. Kazor seems like a decent hit. That makes Null solid. Does this show my hand too much? I don't know. Better off scaling off Sunspot, maybe. Not really if I hit a wave or something, though. How much money have I spent on Snap? I don't know the exact number, but I think around $1,300 or $1,400. Something of that order, anyway. Dark Tower and Clint are both kind of a liability with Galactus. One of them's going away, so just take a 50-50. I don't know exactly. So in that range, though. Okay, armor v armor. I would not recommend anyone on Earth spend that much money unless your job is playing the game. Like I've made it back, of course. It's had a very positive ROI for me from a content standpoint, so I consider it worth it, but I do not think it's worth it for most people. This might be enough of a 1-2 punch, guys. This could be enough right here. This could win the game. This could absolutely win the game. minus any shenanigans. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Yeah. Oh, that does kind of give them a lot of info though. That makes me sort of nervous. All right, let's try. This is like too beautiful to work. Like it's lined up too well. But this is 11 and 14 and it's going to get bigger potentially. So we're already at a 25, 29 power null. And it's about to get much bigger. So, oh, way bigger. Ant-Man's awesome, dude. That's great. I wish Stark Tower could go off. That would be cool, but no such luck. Does this deck have a leader? Could, but Angel the Bishop, Ant-Man don't really, and Kazar, this points more towards a traditional zoo deck, right? I don't think they're gonna have leader. Dude, this Null, it just keeps getting bigger. It's 43. Yes, I don't care if we lose. We always play this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't think leader's a risk, so yeah. Nice, dude.
Victory.
Nobody ever tests the Null, man. Nobody believes it. Nobody believes in themselves. $1,300 and still the default avatar. Imagine spending $1,300 in a game and not having all of the cards. That's what's kind of crazy. I did waste a lot of money on some variants for a while. I kind of didn't realize we were going to be spending money on cards again, and because once I got a complete collection, I was like, oh, variants. So I've probably honestly wasted $100 or something on variants, but I've probably spent most of that in the effort to gain collection level, and you know, I still don't have every card. Can't keep up. It's a good Sakar. The good news is with Null, if I do delete this death, it comes back. Oh, that's kind of nice for Destroyer as well. I need some mana ramp though. How much money I spent on Hearthstone? A lot. I'm not comparing the two though. Hearthstone is also outrageously expensive. That is not a, you know, it is still insane. I gotta hit ramp this turn or this curve's gonna break. We can still try to win with just Destroyer. Oh, we did. We hit ramp. Okay. Yeah, Bishop can't get too big, so that's decent news. And Null is gonna get very big. This again could be a snap, but I just have no confidence ever in this deck, so I'm just not snapping. We'll ride our opponent's snaps here and there. Oh no, the card got destroyed. What am I gonna do without it? Is this the same opponent? Is this a bot? Luke's kind of a bot name, isn't it? There's really crazy bot skins though. Oh wait, why am I going there? This is just an insta win. I was focused so big on the Null getting big, but why stress? You think they hang in? Is it a bot? Oh, man.
Victory.
Nobody has faith. Nobody has faith in their decks. Trust. Trust your deck. Oh, same guy. Oh, okay. So he kind of knows the scoop. Okay. Same guy. I don't think that was a bot. Just happened to be a base name. Null wouldn't work there? Oh, you're right. You're right. It wouldn't matter. Destroyer one. It doesn't even, you don't need Null, but you're right. Null is an ongoing effect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we try to win Asgard if we can. We want Blaze. Leech Aguila with his hand's probably okay for us. All right, turn 4. We're not really getting any bigger here, unfortunately, but armor would be cool. Oh. What if we take a spicy little pivot here? Do we want a Galactus Leech Aguila? I mean, we have enough to win, theoretically, right? So yeah, probably. They're more likely to play to Asgard, which gets us bigger stat totals for the Galactus as well this way. Again, this is probably snap worthy. This is going to be at least a 14 power Null. Maybe bigger. Oh, they're oh my god, dude. Oh, see, dude. This is what I tell you guys. Like, Galactus is just so susceptible to being countered, you know? Like, oh, okay, we just lose. Great.
Enough said, bub.
Spider-Man, Colossus, Nightcrawler. Interesting list. Interesting list.
Opponent snapped.
This is why we never snap. This is why I can't snap.
Escaped.
It's impossible to snap. You just, there's no, you have no confidence. Ooh, Destroyer finally done. Nice. Turn on the furnace for poor Dexter. Well, I heard earlier today his girlfriend's apparently also living in my basement. Didn't know that. So rent's gonna get doubled. 2 people, that's twice as much rent. That's how it works, right? That's how landlords work, I think. That's what I heard. Oh no, my armor is gonna be disabled. No. Yeah, it's true that Colossus can't be destroyed, but he doesn't get destroyed by Galactus. He's just floating out there in space, but since there's no location, his power doesn't count. He's still out there. He's alive. It's just... All right, so Daredevil's gonna show the Galactus here, which, again, might screw me. We could maybe get it arrowed, but I'm gonna fill this location so that I don't arrow accidentally, and I'm not gonna play Sunspot so that I can't get arrowed. So that Galactus is always at least gonna activate. Oh, dang. Okay. Interesting. I mean, this is still likely better here. We're destroying 6 cards. Death goes to 2. That's not playable in Destroyer. We don't really have the strongest follow-up here. The tempo Shang-Chi is so surprising to see. You think it's a bot? Doesn't have the typical bot portrait or name. I don't feel like I see as many bots anymore. It used to be like you just climbed 20 ranks against bots. But once you got infinite, you just, you know, if you got high enough, you play bots endlessly. But I feel like I don't see that as much anymore. Okay. What would beat us here? We don't beat Destroyer, but Leader, but we tie Destroyer with Leader. Tie Leader with Destroyer. Oh my god, yeah, this is Destroyer for sure. God, this is actually more power than Destroyer, though. But we got to take the tie, right? I mean, this is actually technically more, but doesn't beat Leader. This ties Leader. So we got to play this to tie Leader, I think. Don't tell me this is about the cat. That's funny. Yeah, we got to take the tie. If we had a Wolverine here, we would have won. We didn't hit the Wolverine early, though. Didn't hit it. I think I've seen pictures of your girlfriend with a dog as well, Dexter. For the record, so yeah, that's gonna be a big fee. Big fee for a dog. You know, that actually could be interesting for Galactus with us, because we do have like Wolverine. Could be an insta win. Oh, they could have a Bucky Barnes though, so we gotta be careful. Oh my. Okay. Oh, actually, maybe just here? A normal deck would do this every time. I'm kind of thinking we don't need it though. The 1 card per turn limitation is not super important to me. I guess it kind of is with like Sunspot maybe. But I could easily just play this on 3 and this on 4. And I'd actually rather the Electro get destroyed for power on Null. Well, I guess the same difference. What if I don't destroy it though? What if I play for like armor? I don't know. Let's just do this. Get a doctor's note saying that the dog is for emotional support, free dog. Well, yeah, no, that's a medical device. I'm charging extra. I'm not really Dexter's landlord, in case anybody's wondering. I don't have it in me to be a landlord, I don't think. All right, so Psylocke on 4 is fine. I'm gonna have to win this game, like, for real. It seems like I might. Or not. Okay. Well. I don't... This getting debuffed is just killing me, though. Null is not big either. How is Null only 4 power? I don't really have the answer to go toe-to-toe to this. I don't have... what's my next most powerful thing? I have, like, nothing, basically. This is my highest power play. I go to 18. What could they have, though? If they have Null, it's not big. Destroyer is only 15 for them. And I would actually make my Null even bigger, which would be fine. Destroyer to make Null bigger? Oh, we're on turn 5. Oh, yeah, I forgot we're on turn 5. Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. I was thinking this is our final turn. Oh, yeah. No, this is cool, actually. I was thinking we were on our final turn because of Electro. I'm just dumb. I was thinking we played Galactus on 5, but they played it on 4. Yeah, this could be nice. This could be a surprise Null. I wish we could do something with it, but this is probably my highest total power output. They might be very confused, though. Which I wouldn't begrudge them that. I guess for leader or something, I'm better off playing Yondu, maybe? Yondu first. What is their payoff? I gotta see what happens here, because our Nulls will be the same size, and I'm technically ahead on board if they only play Null. Actually, they may not be the same size, because my Yondu... Oh, no, they're always the same size. Doesn't matter. It's not your cards destroyed. It's all destroyed. Yeah, I mean, let's just see what happens. I'm really curious. Yeah, Yondu's going to make Null way bigger. Yeah, of course, I'm saying. But I want to play it first for leader. So they can't leader me. 2 power. Great. Oh, Valkyrie, dude. Oh, but Null doesn't care. He's ongoing. Null doesn't care. He's ongoing. Screw you, Valkyrie. I don't care about your stupid debuff. I'm overriding it. Oh, the hard counter, dude. Oh, that's sick. That's so sick. That's fun. Man, I'm surprised that was their death was only 2 energy. Is that right? Oh, was it stats? No, I don't know. Maybe it was swap. No, that would make it even more expensive. I don't know. Cool, dude. That was fun. Null OP. And by that, I mean, it's totally fine. Don't take me for serious here. All right. Yondu early Electro is kind of nice. This gives us a line at least. Actually, let's save that for Galactus in case these other ones go bad. Sunspot. White Queen's a good buff for Null. That's cool. Dude, if our opponent played a Null, we could copy it with a Super Scroll. Oh. That doesn't do anything with Null, right? Just based on the wording, I don't think that would ever double, because there's no, like, incremental values that can go up, right? It's just a set number. I don't think that's relevant. It doubles? Really? You would think it doubles. I mean, combined, I guess, is a word you could technically play off of for doubling, maybe. Most things say, like, +2 power per thing. I guess Iron Man is an example of a thing that doesn't have, like, incremental values, but still doubles. So yeah, maybe. I will say Snap is usually pretty lenient on stuff working the way you hope it works. Like they're pretty good about that, being less about like sticklers for. Wow, we dodged that Cosmo both for Galactus and Electro here. Jeez, lucky us. Super Scroll would get Lizard's ongoing effect here and screw us, which is pretty funny. I mean, we're gonna have a pretty dang big Null here. I think this is worth it. This is more power than Nova, right? Because Null would be gaining 5 instead of this adds 3 total, 1 to the Galactus and 2 from the Nova. Mr. Fantastic, sure, that goes away, that's fine. Super Scroll could steal that again though. I mean, I think there's a pretty good chance they're gonna read this and screw me, but we'll try. It's quite a bit of power we're destroying. What, 12 and 11's 23 power. Null's already 6. We're talking about a 29 power Null. That's pretty cool. We don't beat Leader though, which this deck could definitely have Leader. It's not exactly the normal Dara list because there's Cosmo and Mr. Fantastic, which I don't think are. I don't remember those being in my version. Might be more of a Silver Surfer kind of. I don't know. A little weird. Maybe it's more like a Spectrum list. I don't know what this is. Maybe Spectrum. I don't feel like Sunspot. Yeah, everything else is pointing to Spectrum though, so I'm gonna guess a Spectrum here, which I don't think beats Null. This actually stops Leader from beating Null as well now, because they would get a Nova instead of a Null. So I think we're fine here. Yeah, great tech there. Cool. Having that 7 energy on the final turn with a 1-drop is awesome. I love when Leader just whiffs. You idiot Leader. You're not big brained at all. You have a tiny little baby brain. Tiny little baby brain. I don't think that's the only thing that's tiny either. Look at you, you silly goose. Tiny little baby brained Leader. Look at you with your stupid Nova. But you thought this was powerful, didn't you? Nope. He sucks. This is how I'm gonna get out my frustration against Leader. I'm just gonna constantly mock it. That's fun. Well, we've got a couple good Null games, guys, in a row here. This is nice. We're getting on a good little streak. Still not really gaining a ton of cubes because I think it's just so risky. A little bit too risky, but our win rate's definitely starting to climb a little. Ooh, this is very big. Yeah, let's try to use that to our benefit. I'm gonna need some cards though. Gonna need some cards. Need a Null, need a Death, need a I don't know, needs cards. Yeah, there we go, Novaroma. Yeah, you heard me. Thank you. Appreciate that. This is one of those where we might not want to go too early though, for the record, because we actually want more stuff getting destroyed sometimes. Iron Heart. Okay, this is definitely looking like a Surfer deck, which I think we're usually fairly favored against. I don't. Oh my god, all the cards, dude! So many cards. Okay. So we're gonna have 6 anyway next turn on turn 4. So I think we just play Sunspot to get as big as possible, don't we? We want to make this Null really big. Okay. I think this also, well, I guess Electro kind of shows my hand quite a bit, but dang.
My hand.
Dang. Dang. Dang it. I lost my energy gain for Galactus here. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I don't have have a destroyer either here, so I don't really have a play moving forward that's good. Like destroyer Null would be pretty good, but we got to assume that's gonna if I top deck destroyer, we might have some outs. That's gonna get Silver Surfered. What is my chance of 50-50 to hit destroyer? Do I even beat destroyer Null stuff though? Like I'm getting 6 and 7, 13. It's not even really enough. So I got to beat a brood lane. Yeah, I think we're done. Oh yeah, Goose too. Oh yeah, Goose. I forgot about Goose. Yeah, Goose definitely screws the destroyer plan. Yeah, that's a tough one. We might have been just fine if insatiable hunger for tacos. That is accurate. I don't think I'm ever gonna use a title though. Maybe that one that's like absolute garbage or whatever I'd use, but that's about it. I kind of like having the clean profile, just the default portrait. Hey, another default portrait. Nice. If they ever add a random title and portrait, I will use that, but otherwise, just don't care. I hate the idea of having to change my card backs and my portraits and my titles all the time. Doesn't ever feel like a rewarding loop for me like it does for some. Some people like it, I know. I am on the toilet would be pretty funny while streaming, actually. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Okay, death could definitely be a big snipe here, but I guess you do worry about them also getting a death. Would be more worried about like a Dr. Doom. Domino lists, I feel like I've seen in Agatha. What else was running Domino recently? Something else was running Domino recently. What was that? I saw a Domino list just the other day. What was that? Surfer Domino? I don't remember being Surfer. Not sure.
Up.
Oh boy, this is kind of a hard one to take. You kind of assume they're gonna swap a wave, right? I think we always lose a cube here. They're just so heavily favored. Maybe I trust a Jubilee low roll. I think we're just gonna throw away a cube if I ride this out. It's a cube. Who cares? It's one cube. Throw the cube. I don't care. Oh, that's fun. Arrow. Big. Throw away the cube. So be it. It's fun to see what's gonna happen. Tokens for Null. Bot Null. So hard to get a Series 5 in a chest. I've gotten one so far. At level 9300. I've more or less been maxing credits every day since the new cards came out. I'm sure I've missed a few, but I've been buying full gold in the shop or full credits in the shop and full rerolls on full rerolls also on missions. I think I've missed a few missions probably, but Clintar. All right, very protected lane here. Yeah, well, I've got 3,000 tokens left, but I don't think I'm gonna have tokens for the next Series 5 by the time it gets here. I think that's probably right. Ooh, show me Galactus, man. We have had some success saving this to beat leader, by the way. Maybe we save it. Just in case. Technically a little inefficient for now, but yeah, Widow's pretty hard for us to deal with. We lose a whole draw, which is a big deal. No, not Electronic Clintar, because I'm trying to win this lane for a potential destroyer out. I kind of have to stack all the free stats I have in case we don't hit Galactus. Need to finish it on a sunspot maybe, but I don't really play 2 per usually anyway. With Galactus, of course, it doesn't matter, but that 2 power is about all I can add. I'm just not very good at adding 2 power. Yeah, I got Null in the token shop. Yep. This has been asked like 5 times in the last just few minutes. And they're very curious. Respect though. Okay, well that's not too bad on Superflow, honestly. Can't win Wakanda with Wolverine though. But you really don't want Wolverine going here in case of that top deck Galactus. Can I win this with a top deck Galactus? Only if I hit Galactus and Null in order. Because Galactus plus death is 15. It's pretty likely they're gonna have 15 there. Oh, Galactus death with Wolverine is 18. That might be a little harder for them to achieve. So we might still have some Galactus outs here. That's, I think, our only way to win. So we're gonna put Wolverine left in case of Galactus. It's a pretty small chance, but it's all we got. Shoot, now the sunspot would have given me a chance to win. Would have given me a chance to win left, and then Destroyer right. But the game's pretty much over. I just can't get big enough here. They would have to do something insane. We missed all of our power plays. No Destroyer, no Galactus, no Null. Not that Null would be very good without the other 2, but still kind of insane. Oh, finishing on the Lockjaw. Okay. It's like I actually win right with Sunspot, but I never win left or mid. I guess Sunspot wins right even if I play Nova left or Nova mid. Is this ever correct? Like, they're gonna play left. Well, no, they know the Sunspot's gonna beat them right, so they will probably play mid, right? They might be nervous that they'd lose mid. Can they play 2 small cards is the thing. If they can play 2 small cards, I lose, which, yes, of course they can. They have Lockjaw, so wouldn't be hard for them to play 2 small cards. You know what? I'm going to lose a cube again. I just want to see, like, there is a tiny, tiny chance this is winnable. You should retreat from this game if you're playing for cubes. I'm a streamer. I'm going to lose some cubes here and there to see what happens, but I am kind of curious about this. Oh my god. Oh, Dr. Doom's enough. Okay, that's functionally 2 small cards we talked about, right? But dude, if they only had a big 6-drop, there was a chance. That's fun. That's fun. All right, thank you, Mission. Appreciate you. Hey, Weak Sauce Pro, man, thanks for the Prime sub. I feel like I play a dude called Sauce all the time. Is that you in Snap? Onyx Drip, hey man, was wondering if you could check out my deck and maybe make some improvements. Man, I can't. I'm sorry to say. The problem is if I do yours, I got 20 other people who want me to do theirs, and then I just get suffocated by decks. Chat might want to help you out though. There's a lot of great players in chat who can help. Dream Dimensional 1-drop. Okay. Sunspot would be pretty bad there. What could it be? I kind of trusted this is gonna be a good Galactus lane, didn't I? Suffocated by what? I don't want all those decks flying at my face, you know. I gotta be mindful. If too many decks are flying at my face, you know, I don't want all these Spider-Mans like shooting webs at me and all this stuff. Like that's a big problem for me. I can't have that. I dribbled soda down my face. Okay. Destroyer could be pretty decent here. Probably just play it mid in that case. We'd love Galactus too, though. Killmonger. Okay, that's actually fine. Am I gonna have a death wave turn here? Holy crap. All right, sure. Chill little death wave turn. Yeah, not bad. Not the plan, but yeah, we take it. We take it. Now I just need Null to finish this off. Oh yeah, we did eat their death. Yeah, maybe we do snap. I don't know. It's too late now probably, but probably should have. I'm just so I've lacked any confidence in snapping in the stack. I just feel like I never know when to snap in the stack. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we play this here in order to. This is never as big as a death. We know that. We're winning left really hard. It's a 1-drop. It's probably like a Yondu or something. They do have their 6 power 1-drop we got to be thinking of. But I should be able to win left and right in this case, right? It makes me a little nervous against Arrow, though. I'm nervous against Arrow here. Magneto doesn't matter to me, if that's the thing. Leader also scary too, though. But leader, I'll be ahead enough to win, right? Okay, that's 3 units left. What is that? That's a 1-drop and 3 things that are playable for 5? So it's probably the 1/6, but I can play this to beat leader always, right? And then I'm winning. Surely they're not playing enough stuff here. There's no wave enabling. There's no She-Hulk discounts. I should win one of these two if I win left with Null, right? They know this is a death because I played it with Destroyer. They know it was a discounted card. This should be fine, right? They can't take both of these, can they? Like a Doctor Doom would do it, but that's not going to be seen in a Death Wave deck. No, we ate their death. They can't play death. We Yondu'd it, I think. If I recall. Did we Yondu it? I said that. Chat said that, and it made me think we did, but now I'm not 100% sure. What I wouldn't give for a history bar, dude. I don't think they had a death left, but I'm now really gonna regret this thought, maybe. Oh, that's fine. We'll just get huge here. Totally fine. This is a story lane. Okay. That makes sense. Is that even enough? Yeah, +6, it'll be enough. Yeah. But like I said, the armor secures us, right? They couldn't do both, right? That was the thought. Cool, good win. I love winning with non-Galactus lines, man. It's cool. It's nice that we have a kind of functional death deck, null deck backup plan here. That is so sick. Just 29 power, man. Do we want to play Null in a Death Wave deck, by the way? A lot of your destroys aren't that big is the problem, you know? You're destroying a lot of little stuff, like a little Bucky Barneses. You're not destroying big stuff. Venom, Deadpool makes more sense, probably. Okay. Wave is good. We can destroy your wave. That's fine. If nothing else hits. Okay, sure. Wave here, destroyer left looks good. Destroyer left is always nice because if they have to go wide against it, they can't. This could be a bot. Mattis, I mean, this has got kind of bot vibes, doesn't it? Armor? Can we get an armor? No armor. Okay. I didn't get Null from reserves. I bought Null. Why does everybody? I don't know why this is such an interesting topic. It's confusing for me. Everybody seems really interested how I obtained the Null. Why does it matter how I got it? I didn't run out of tokens yet. I've been saving my tokens. I'm so like it's fine. It doesn't matter. People are curious. I just find it interesting how curious you guys are about the method of acquisition. That's been the most common question the whole stream. It's not like, oh, is Null good? Regis, how powerful is Null? It's always, how did you get it? I don't know why. Oh, okay, well, that's kind of bad. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I'm just gonna have to play a death here naked. Normally that's good, right? Normally you're loving your destroyer getting that, but this lane is just a bum lane for me. I would prefer the death to be discounted, right? It's just dead lane to me. Naked death, I'm interested. You have my attention, sir. I love adding 2 power here, by the way. Oh, shoot. Dang. Oh, are we confident in this at all? It's basically a 9 power advantage. Anything big here. Well, I don't know. It has to be 11 plus. I don't think this might be a bot. I'm going to try it and see. I got a feeling it's maybe a bot. I don't know. Oh. That'll do it. Dang. Maybe not a bot. Guess I could have read that maybe. That's probably a pretty obvious play in hindsight. I thought it was a bot though for some reason. Hey, Night Fox, thanks for the raid. How many reserve tokens did Null cost? I got it off their reserves. I didn't spend tokens. Okay, Galactus plan out of the out of the conversation. I guess this is a destroyer game. All right. Okay. Destroy my Wolverine. I don't care. It'll feed my Null. How many rune stones did it take to get Null? A lot of rune stones.
Enough said, bub.
Oh, yeah. Do it again. Wish I got an infinite loop. I know it's not played, but that'd be really fun if it did. Okay. I need some mana cheat here to get Destroyer down a turn early, otherwise we're screwed. I'm willing to throw all this away, right? That's fine. Just Destroyer death is kind of our game plan here, I think. We could try to create an armor lane, but I think that plan might be too far gone. If so, I don't know where it would be. Here's not big enough, really. Plus, I wouldn't have put Nova here, perhaps. Could maybe be here. Kind of lose the. Oh, we're not gonna get. We can't cheat Destroyer anyway. So yeah, this is our only real plan. Create an armor lane and then hope to hit the Nova buff with the Destroyer to win. Maybe they try to leader me. This could definitely be a leader deck. Love the late night streams. Yeah, it's not really the plan or the goal long term, but it's been happening lately. My wife's out of town, so my schedule has reverted into like default Regis night owl. Like you know, that's my kind of my default state. I've always been like that. Every summer I would do that, sleep all day and stay up all night. Okoye snap. Okay. Maybe they're planning like a leech here. I mean, this is kind of the strongest I can get, right? If they go leech mid, they can't even buff the Thor. If we go for a leader destroyer, we'll just win, right? Well, no, leech is actually bad for my destroyer. I guess I kind of want my stuff getting destroyed for a leader, don't I? Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I could maybe just play a death instead, but no, I don't want leech. Again, actually, we want our destroyer going off in this case, I think. In case they leader me. If they don't leader me, it'd be better, but if they leader me, well, I mean, I guess I can play around leader maybe, depending on where that leech goes. Well, not really though. They just play it on an empty spot. Not really. Hey Regis, can you explain your method of acquisition for this Null? Yeah, I loaded up the game. I went into the shop and I hit buy Null. It's really hard. Yeah, it's the leech. Okay, interesting. That does actually break my death destroyer, which I didn't even realize we were gonna. Were we gonna have that? Nothing's been destroyed. How is that? No, it wasn't there. So this loses to everything loses to leader, right? Leader can be played here, and they always have a spot available. If they play leader here, though, maybe playing nothing would be better. Well, no, they need to play leader here so that they can bridge the gap, right? If they play leader there, I lose. Yeah, if they play leader here, I can't win, right? What if I just pass? Then they play leader here and I lose. I just always lose the leader. There's no way to beat leader. I can't play a small thing and then a big thing. Yeah, I think we just lose to leader.
Escaped.
You won't play leader left and you already win mid? Well, yeah, but the leader just goes right, and then if I play destroyer left, they just get a destroyer. Yeah, if it wasn't for Leech, we would have been fine. We would have wiped their leader with the destroyer, but Leech just owns. That 1-2 punch is so hard. Some decks just cannot, you know, can't deal with it. Yeah, actually, I would kind of love them to get a Nova, maybe. Well, only if we get Galactus, though. I don't know if that's true. Only if we get Galactus, so I want them to have a Nova. So maybe that's not true. Oh my god. Is Central Park the hot location? We get it every game. We do have the Null Destroyer, though, so that could be pretty cool. Did the Nova come down? Yeah, the Nova came down before the park, right? So are the squirrels gonna get buffed? I say that, I ask because it doesn't actually matter for the well, actually no, destroyer, there's an armor now, so okay, screw me, I guess. That does make Sunspot a lot better, though. It's just that Null's not gonna be very good, but Death will still be good. Death will still be good. Oh my god, Lemuria is stealing stats from me right now, man. Stop it. Stop it, Lemuria. All right. So leader on 5, Death on 6. Hopefully we can win mid with just that armor really screwing me, man. Hopefully we can win mid with just what's his name, and maybe a Death if it makes sense. We're kind of losing mid to White Queen. I guess that I don't really want to give them a destroyer, do I? They might play that successfully. Death goes to 4, so I can actually play a Wolverine with it as well. That does offer me some extra flexibility. It's kind of nice. Oh, it's true. I can Galactus now. Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, they squared the squirrels. Oh my god, I can Galactus. Do we like Galactus better? Oh yeah, we do. Null gets huge. Oh my god, this is insane. Yeah. Thank you for clearing my squirrel buddies. Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh, what a dream, Killmonger. You're the best, bro. I love you. Oh, that's sure a shame. I'd hate for that lane to be locked down. Imagine if Professor X was strong enough to deny Galactus and that lane stayed. How cool would that be? Would result in pretty crazy games. See ya, Professor X. Now this turn's just gross, dude. The only thing is, though, if they do have leader, we tie. Which I guess that's okay, right? We'll take a tie. Because Galactus is 4, so leader is 4, and then we get the same amount of stats. If they don't have leader, we win, so... Well, I guess Shang-Chi beats me. Yeah, they may just play a destroyer. Yeah, exactly. X and armor definitely lead to a destroyer line. So, this should be fine. Worst case, we tie. Best case, we own. Yeah, we tie. Man, I don't know. I just can't buy the arguments that that's a healthy play pattern. I don't know, man. There's like all these big brain people on Reddit who think they're big brains. Like, oh, you can counter a leader. It doesn't need to be nerfed or changed. That's what they sound like in my head. I don't know what they actually sound like, but it's just not a healthy play pattern. It's just not a fun play pattern, right? It's just silly, regardless of power levels. But number one, it is powerful. People trying to tell you it's not powerful are silly. It's in the deck that everyone is playing and everyone is ranking up with. It's making it into every deck. It is a very powerful card, number one. It's silly to argue otherwise. Is it overpowered? That's a more debatable topic, of course. Of course that can be debated, but definitely a very powerful card. But the play pattern is the problem, right? In my mind, it's a really frustrating card. It's a low agency card. I think it just feels bad, right? Yeah, Wave Destroyer. We can still Sunspot over here later. Oh, hold up. No. Yeah, we hit Galactus. Oh, well, if we hit Galactus, it won't work because I have Dark Dimension. This is committing us to a Destroyer line. Destroyer Sunspot is probably okay, but I'm not going to get a cheap death. Typically. It's going to go to 7. But if I commit the wave left, I'm locked in on that lane forever, so that definitely doesn't play that well to Destroyer either. Mojo also doesn't play well to this. Dang. Hear me out. Hear me out though. Mojo's another 6. They're at 9. I go to 18. They got to grab 9 additional power there. That means they got to play a unit and scale off Sunspot a little bit. But I'm not really ever adding any power. I don't think that's how we win. I think this is safer for now. Okay, well, I guess we're not putting Sunspot there. That's gone, right? Okay, like, hear me out. Galactus. What if we just Galactus on 6, right? That's a healthy line, right? What could they what, they're obviously only playing the Dark Dimension. So there's no outs, right? Null's garbage. I mean, look, nobody's snapped yet, so let's just chill for now. They're just not gonna play any cards here. Just not enough. Yeah, actually, Psylocke Death was probably the line. Yeah, you're probably right. Psylocke Death gave us a chance. I think it's still a really bad chance. It would only be 12 power to beat 2 turns or whatever. Pretty unlikely 12 power beats 2 full turns for them, but technically better, yeah. But still a losing line always. Okay, we like cost discounts. Yeah, Sunspot early is cool. So now we can do a turn 3 Psylocke. A turn 2 Psylocke? Is this worth it? The only problem is I'm not making things very big for Null. I kind of think it's not worth it, right? I think we need more stats. I think we need more. We're gonna wait a minute. Maybe change our play a little bit based on how this goes, but oh my god. That makes Null so gross potentially. 4, 6, 10, but then that's doubled on Null. But also Destroyer is just insane there too, right? We don't want a destroyer and null probably in Shuri's lab, so probably go ahead and commit to the destroyer this turn. Psylocke here's kind of wasted, but it doesn't really matter. We can Galactus or whatever if we want to later as well. Wasp, really? So it's definitely a lockjaw deck of some kind here. Jubilee? Odin Jubilee. Okay, that's twice we've seen that. Oh, true. This won't work with Shuri's anyway. Yeah, of course. That's right. So this is going to destroy 8. And 6 is 14. Just wondering if Null's really going to be big enough to beat. This is better. 18. Is Null going to be big enough still, though, or do I wait another turn? I mean, what am I adding if I wait another turn? Nothing, really, because I got to play this on 5, this on 6. No, I could add more. I could add more. We could get a wave. We could get something, right? 5, 6. Yeah, let's wait.
Face the might of Asgard.
4 is big, but not big enough for destroyer. Okay. Now it's time. So this makes Null a monster. It's not gonna make Null and Death playable though, right? No, it is. Death's gonna go to 2. Yeah. Oh no, she's going to 3. Oh dang. I needed like a armor here or something. No, that wouldn't help. Needed a Wolverine. We're destroying 4, so she's going to 3. If I had an Electro, yeah, but I need to play the destroyer now. Yeah, Null right doesn't work, I think, guys. It sets the cost. I wouldn't expect it to work. I think it will update its cost. It's not an on reveal or anything, it's an ongoing. I think it'll fix its cost. It shouldn't double, based on the wording.
Mjolnir, to me.
Okay, Null should beat that, right? We got 21 here, and she's already he's already at 1. So, oh dang, this destroyer doesn't beat this. 32. He does, but only barely. Well, that's kind of scary, isn't it? Do they try to win? Oh my god, dude. Oh no, that snap makes me so nervous. Is that a leader snap? Is that a... Oh god. If they leader right, they go to 38. I get less. Yeah, arrow also destroys us. Armor mid, Null right. No, I wouldn't even hardly win the tiebreak. We'd only be at 54 to 30. Would very often lose the tiebreak, and any card mid would absolutely ruin us. Guys, I don't think this go. I don't think I can risk cubes on this. I think we're done. I don't think it happens. Too many things beat us here. Them having 30 here really challenged that. We would have been maybe better off going destroyer mid if we'd known they were going to dump a 16 power. That just got too big too fast. Yeah, exactly. There's just too many outs. Yeah, they got Mjolnir. I didn't even think about Mjolnir. Yeah, they redrew Mjolnir because he got shuffled back in. Like that game got south really quick for us. All right, Galactus, your island's really cool for Null. Hala doesn't really matter. Okay. Brave lizard. I need to fill it up, right? Oh, rocks are garbage always. No, I gotta play Electro, right? Yeah. Subterranea, dude. Just delete it. Just get it out. Just get it out of the game. I don't know if anyone on Earth likes Subterranea. I used to argue that, like, oh, you know, it punishes certain kinds of decks more and all this stuff, but everybody hates it. I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, you got a Kazar deck, you're happy, but otherwise, I'm not even really happy. You're just okay, right? That's the thing. You're not even happy. You're just less upset than everybody else. I don't know if that's a good pattern. Well, currently Galactus just gets absolutely wrecked with all these rocks. We don't have any follow-up. If I hit a Null or something, we'll actually be pretty strong, but otherwise Galactus just gets absolutely ruined. We are actually just gonna win this lane though. Null! Oh my god, that's a 48 power Null, dude. Where are they gonna play, guys? What do you think? I think they're gonna play to Hala. It's important in case they have a leader, which this reads more like a Spectrum deck to me than a leader deck, but everybody's running leader in every deck, so we're gonna go here. Okay, they played both, but this is the smaller stuff, hopefully. 48. Does this count too? I don't know if these count. Is Null gonna be more than 48 or 48? Did I say 48, 44? I don't know. I don't think I counted right. 44. Do these count? They do count. So that was a 2-power unit and a rock. Okay. So we tie leader. Like, I'm not gonna snap. It's too late. We should snap last turn if you're trying to snap, but I'm always scared. Galactus just gets wrecked. Oh my god, I've never actually had a Null connect hardly. But that's so gross. 46 power Null, dude. That's so gross. When this works, it really, really works. It's cool that you can kind of determine what cards they played. So what was that for 2 power? Probably like an Invisible Woman or something. Maybe like a Quinjet for a Spectrum deck, maybe. Oh yeah, rocks to block leader. I don't think they're a leader deck, but yeah. We didn't have energy for that, did we? How am I playing rocks? Did I have 7? I guess I could play 1 rock, but 1 rock doesn't beat leader. They just would have got a rock and a Clintar. I don't think that would have mattered, right? All right. Yeah, this is not really good for Wolverine or Nova. We kind of want their effects going off often. Three rocks beat leader. It actually didn't though. They would have tied. We had 4 power. They would have been a tie. What do you mean? Did they have they would have played a leader for 4 power. My Galactus would have been 4 power. I know you guys are memeing, but you're not even memeing right. You're still wrong. Actually no, Electro was better earlier. Two rocks and Null did beat leader, yes, but we didn't have energy for 2 rocks and a Null. Rocks cost 1 energy. Null costs 6. That's an 8 power, 8 energy turn, right? Am I losing my mind? I don't think we had 8 energy. We had 1 Electro and that's it, right? Okay, this actually kind of reads Galactus. I'm scared to have this lane all committed up. I can't really stop it's the problem. Yes, losing mine and correct. Okay, that's actually perfect. I can't stop Galactus. Unless they get a squirrel girl. All right. I don't know. Oh, not Galactus. Okay. Dracula. What? Psylocke Dracula. Okay. Oh, Gamora's insane, dude. Rescue is not as good as Gamora. It doesn't matter if we get Galactus, though. Null. Really? That's annoying. I mean, I have energy to play Galactus anyway, right? So I'm probably better off with Wolverine. We have Electro pushing us to 6 next turn. Yeah, we're gonna have to rely on Galactus top deck here to win, I think. Because Dracula's gonna get insane. They're already winning here by a ton. It's kind of mandatory Galactus top deck. Yeah, maybe Death Null wins. 17 power Null, that's pretty big. Yeah. I don't know. Does Nova buff stuff when Destroyer goes off? I don't know how this works. I think they'll die simultaneously. So he. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's really annoying. All right, cool, man. Thanks. Great. All right, cool, dude. That's awesome. You're the best. It does. So Null gets bigger based on the Nova. That's pretty cool.
Enough said, bub.
That's pretty sick, actually. All right, so hear me out. Hear me out. Let's go. If Wolverine had rolled right, you know, you could try this. You could hope they like low roll somehow, but instead we're out.
Escape.
Man, if only we'd revealed first, we would have been like in a pretty decent spot. Well, probably not that decent actually. All our powers in one spot. Okay, I was really gonna try to stream some Hearthstone tonight. I wanted to stream some Hearthstone. I kind of have enough games for this deck, I think, but they're not. It's just, you know, we're just so flat. Like we've literally gone like down 3 or 4 cubes, I think, this whole game. I think we started at 95-1 and we're at 94-7. We're just absolutely back and forth. The problem is we can't really snap that confidently ever, so, or at least I'm not willing to snap that confidently. So we're not really climbing on our big wins, and people just retreat if we do, because they're like, oh, he's obviously got Galactus. We're just gonna retreat. So this is one of those decks that feels totally fine, but not great. I don't know that we'd really change much. I think all the cards feel okay based on how we've been playing this out. But I did want to do other Null decks. Like I wanted to do a Deadpool Null. What other? There was one other Null deck I wanted to do. What was that? Galactus Null, Deadpool Null, and I don't think Deathwave Null is really very good because you're not really. You could do Taskmaster Null, but the manas are weird. Yeah, 0 Taskmaster Null, but there's not good manas, is there? Oh yeah, dude, Zola Null is actually pretty cool, but how do you set that up? Gotta have wave, I guess, or any mana gain, electro stuff. So you gotta get your Null out on 5. If you're getting your Null out on 5, is it big enough? Oh yeah. Magic too. Yeah, magic. How do you get it big enough though? Are you just eating Sabertooths and Wolverines and stuff? I feel like it doesn't get big enough. Yeah, I know it counts Null's power, but what I'm saying is if Null is at 2, it doesn't matter. It's still not gonna get big. It needs to be big enough to start, or it's still gonna be useless. So what are you feeding it with? Because like, you know, like Bucky's and stuff aren't great. I guess we have done the like Venom Bucky, like eat all of that at once type stuff. Eat the 6 on his 1-drop dude. I feel like Wolverine and Sabretooth are just so meh though. Like I think I'd rather have these in a Deadpool deck maybe. Like, are we just really building towards a Deadpool deck realistically? Wolverine. Yeah, Wolverine is kind of risky with Zola. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you could just throw in lizards and stuff, but man, you're really all in on this. Like Titania. Go Venom. Do you put a Taskmaster in as a backup plan, or do you have faith? Wonder if you have faith. Yeah, Solo, dude, you gotta stop being weird, dude. I don't know. I'm not gonna ban you yet. I almost never ban people, but I'm gonna time you out for being weird. Yeah, you could still do Death Wave, I guess, as a backup too. Feels weird. Like we got a lot of disparate parts happening here. Desperate also, but also disparate. So Lizard and Titania are feeders. Bucky and Nova are feeders. You really need Deathlock and Carnage and Venom. That feels like overkill a little bit to me. I feel like I'd rather have one more feeder, like a big early game card. If I run Yondu, I gotta run Killmonger, right? I don't know. Yeah, Yondu does make the Null so huge though. I don't know if the Venom is gonna be worth it here, just because, or maybe Carnage isn't worth it. Like the problem with so many of these is like they're all in on Null. Like if I'm carnaging a Lizard, it's just because of Null, right? If I'm carnaging a Titania, it's just because of Null, which feels bad. If you're venoming him, you're happy anyway, maybe. But Yondu's fine regardless. He makes the Null so big, so big. You know what you could do? You could do like no, I guess you couldn't do that. You need more energy. It's gonna say like double up your Yondu type shenanigans. Like use Yondu is the only way to make the Null bigger. Like Yondu and then bounce it with Beast or whatever. And Yondu again and then bounce it with bounce it with Falcon and just bounce your Yondus to make your Null like gigantic. And then you could use like either Taskmaster or Zola. Like that's kind of a cool idea. Hear me out, Beast. You you said 10 seconds after I did. Just delay catching up with us here. Why not Deadpool? We could. I mean, it's probably a pretty natural fit. Just what are you cutting here? What are you changing? Maybe you just dumped a Lizard for a Deadpool. The Lizard sure doesn't feel like it fits very well. My thought though is like, if we're running Deadpool and like we have too many greedy things happening, you know? We have like the Arnim Zola greed. We don't even have a Taskmaster, which doesn't feel right. But like Wave and like, is Wave any good? Wave to Null and Empty Lane and then just buff it up. On 4, you're playing the Null. On 5, you're getting your chances to eat stuff. Did we really eat enough stuff on 5 for the Wave? I just feel like the Wave is too greedy. Wave plus magic plus all that stuff gives you another turn, basically. Not really. The magic just kind of creates her own turn in a Wave world. You can eat Titania with a bouncing. She gets eaten if you like. You can play Titania Carnage and she'll eat him. We tested it already. So like if I cut Wave, which I think makes a ton of sense, like I want to add Killmonger for Deadpool and I want to add Taskmaster for Deadpool, but then it's like, well, Null Taskmaster is not good without We're going in too many different directions, right? Is what I'm getting at. Is this a Deadpool deck? Is it a you know, is it a Null Arnim-Zola deck? We gotta pick a lane, I think. I don't think it can be both. Like, I'm cool with it being Deadpool Null. Like, I think that's fine if we want to do that. Isn't there just too many things going on? Having multiple win conditions is good. Yeah, but you don't want 7. You need consistency. As you add more win conditions, you remove consistency typically, right? We're exchanging smoothness for output. I'm saying I think we need to rein one of those in. We need to rein win conditions in to get a little more consistency, maybe. Like, is the Arnim-Zola too greedy here? Like, do we just put Taskmaster in? But then still, like, the Null is... I don't know if the Null feels good in that world. I don't know. You guys are going to be mad at me because I think I'm not going to play this deck tonight. I'm just building it. I mean, Magic feels weird too, right? I just don't know. This feels so strange. And like, is Death even good without Wave? There's no way Death is good without Wave. You just have to have Wave if you have Death. Wave also creates Null Taskmaster lines. Although not really, because you probably aren't destroying enough if you go Wave Null Taskmaster, because you haven't had any time to destroy anything, right? What does a typical Deadpool list look like? I've never really played much Deadpool. I only ever played Death Wave. Let's see what a Deadpool list looks like. What does a Deadpool list look like? Here's the meta report for Deadpool. Yeah, see, this, we've got basically Death Wave in here extra that this is not running. Maybe we cut the Death Wave and try to get the Null in here. They got Bast, which we don't have. Don't have Shuri. So maybe we could do the Zola thing still. But Null is kind of like an extra Taskmaster almost. It's a weird way to say that, but you know what I mean? Like, it's an extra payoff for having big stuff die. Now, the current rate, though, we don't actually ever have a Null-Zola, which is kind of how we started this plan. I don't have any way to get a Null and then a Zola to follow it, so it's like they're separate win conditions in this case. Nexel's running Forge and Deathlock. Forge to scale the Deadpool, Bast to scale the Deadpool. I don't know, man. We're missing like two, like without the Bast and Shuri, we're missing really great ways to make the Deadpool big. I don't know about this. I'm kind of thinking no Deadpool, guys. Maybe the Deadpool has been the distracting element this entire time. Maybe that's what we need to cut. Maybe we're just playing for Null always. I think without Bast and Shuri, I just cannot do the Deadpool thing. It's just not going to get very big very fast. I don't have any way to add a lot of power. I don't want to run a Forge. Let's go back to this. This makes more sense to me. We play this for Null and Zola instead. I like this a little more, maybe. I'm gonna play just like one game with it, see how it feels. Actually, Killmonger less important now without Deadpool. Probably like Deathlock better. It's just bigger stats. This looks kind of neat. So we would call this kind of like the Null-Zola. Yeah, I'm gonna play one game of this, then I'm gonna play some Hearthstone. I promised I'd play Hearthstone tonight. I'm really running out of time. It's getting super late, so one game of this and then a little Hearthstone, and then I queued up the wrong deck. Okay, two games of this, and then some Hearthstone. I don't want to retreat for free. Okay, pretty good Galactus actually here. Turn 5 Galactus lining up nicely. In turn, bro. Oh, wrong screen, wrong screen. Lizard. Baxter building, sure. That always matters a lot when you're talking about Galactus, yeah.
Assemble.
Captain America is not bad in Baxter building. This is kind of reading a Spectrum ongoing type deal here. I still play rocks, right? Because, well, I play one rock. Because we want to make death cheap enough. 4 or 5. We could arguably not play this and get a little bigger for Null off the Sunspot, but I don't have the Null. I do have the death, so I think we want to make sure that we make death cheaper. Still not really going to be cheap enough, but it might matter depending on some top decks here and there. Oh, we got the Nulls. That makes me more sad. I mean, it's better play. We're destroying 6. I need them to play 3 more units on the left and mid here. But Null's pretty big. Null's actually really big. We might be okay here. Warpath actually gets negated. Won't work. Well, it already wasn't working, but it also doesn't work like this either. So death won't be the line. It'll be Null. I wouldn't expect to see a leader in this deck. This feels like a Spectrum deck, maybe a Destroyer deck, right? But Null should be big enough. I guess we can actually play the rock just in case. That definitely shuts down leader. I think this has got to be big enough, right? We're down by 3. We're adding net 15. They're not adding net 15, are they? That's pretty big and cheap. Oh, rock is not net 15. All right, cool. Good win, actually. That was not it wasn't the plan. I was trying to play a different deck, but we take it. We take it. We take it. It's always good. All right, one game of this new deck we built. We'll play more of this next time. I just want to get a feel for this one, then I'm going to swap over to some Hearthstone. I have no idea how many viewers I have, by the way. My thing is never refreshing. 428 viewers. It's not bad for this late at night. Bad. Almost got punished for playing around leader. Wait, what do you mean? How? Oh, Mojo, you mean? Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. That we beat Mojo anyway, always. So I don't think there's any 4-power unit that makes Mojo big enough to win that. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what we're playing. I gotta think about what we're playing here. A little bit of a different feel. I got the wrong deck list up, don't I? Yeah, for now. All right. Tempo Carnage. No, we could Null early though. I think an early Null is fine. And then just start supporting it later. The opponent's gonna be like, oh god, how big is it gonna get? Oh god. That might break our Zola a little bit. We might want to put Null. No, I can't put Null in Clintar either because it'll transform. Okay, well, I guess we just have to lose the Zola or risk the Zola here maybe, because I don't think there's a way to get Null where I need it to be guaranteed alone. Because Strange Academy could screw things up a little bit.
Face the might of Asgard.
Oh, on the Bifrost, that doesn't seem fair. He should get a natural benefit there. It's interesting. Thor and they don't really like Heimdall, and that is all about the Bifrost movement stuff. That synergy exists there, but Thor doesn't really play into that much, does he? Yeah, so Null may move back. Okay. Well, I need that. Is that literally all of my destroy cards? Are you kidding me? I literally cannot destroy a card. Is this real? That's literally all of my destroy cards. Okay. I don't know what is going on in chat, guys. I don't know what these memes are, but I don't find them amusing. I don't understand this. Okay. I mean, I could technically still try to win on just raw power output here, but boy, does it feel bad and hard. I don't see that happening, right? They're big here, but it's just going to disperse, so that doesn't really mean anything. Okay, so we're definitely losing mid. Arnim-Zola. Arnim-Zola and Null. we could do something like that, but I don't have enough energy. Yeah, it's just game over. I unpinned She-Hulk to possibly get Null, but now regretting not just buying her. Yeah, it's tough, man. This system is just so it has so many frustration points, you know. I don't think anybody's in love with the system. I don't even really totally understand its goals in the context of Second Dinner either. I mean, I kind of do, but it's not even like it's trying to maximize the amount of money they make or anything. It's just a lot of weirdness. It's like playing to FOMO a little bit, but usually when people are playing to FOMO like that, it's so that they have the chance to like sell you a bunch of stuff that you can't even really buy tokens. So it's not like they're FOMOing you into buying tokens. You kind of can through buying collection level, but it's just such an unrealistic and unreasonable plan that nobody really does, I don't think. Okay, so Null only got one, unfortunately. We can just Null Fisk Tower and hope to get big. Just like Deathlock a Titania on 5 or something. That's fine. Who's being weird again? Oh my god. Okay, this guy's gotta get banned. Okay, you're gone. It's like I've literally banned like 10 people in my life. Is it Snap? Like, what's the deal? I've like never have to ban people. I got raided. I mean, it must just be other people I don't normally. Oh, dang. That's sad. That kind of beats my plan. Oh, well, no, because I can still Zola, right? No, that doesn't really beat my plan. Screw that. No, that doesn't beat my plan. Screw that. They're revealing first. This should still be fine, I think. Oh, actually, no, hold up. We got to do it in the other order. Hold up, we got to do this. So this will make Null bigger, and then I will just destroy the Null. This might actually just work fine. I don't know how big it's gonna get. I'm adding 7 to it, so it's 8. So it'll be like 16 each. It's not bad. That's kind of cool. Might be able to win 16. Oh, it's also getting buffed as well by Nova, so that adds a little. Oh, dang it, dude. That's a 50-50 now. Oh, no, it's not. Fisk Tower, that helps me. Fisk Tower helps me. Oh my God, Fisk Tower, you're the best. That's actually amazing. That's great news. Yes, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Let's go, dude. This feels good. This is probably snap worthy, but I've lost all snap confidence tonight. I have 0 snap confidence. This is fun, dude. Do you think they're expecting the Zola? They've already leadered, so that's not going to change anything. Arrow would be the problem, but I reveal first, so that's fine. That even Arrow's okay. Arrow would be great because that means we win. They only play 1 card, so it can't be that scary off this Electro, right? Come on, baby. What can it be? Marvel don't matter. I got 26 power Knulls in both spot, bro. Yes, I love beating leader decks. Oh, it brings me so much joy. That is actually pretty sick, guys. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. That's a good win. That's a good win. All right, guys, I'm gonna swap it over to Hearthstone. We're gonna play a little bit of Hearthstone. Probably just do one duels run, and then I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Thank you, Snap folks, for hanging out. If you don't care about Hearthstone, I get it. No worries, no worries.